I must say, if I was caught up in an explosion like that, I'd probably be doomed. But these characters are professionals. The cunning hairs are professional. That's why they got out of that explosion. Well, welcome in, folks, to another playthrough of Zenless Zone Zero. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic new year, or at least if it's off to a good start. You know, got through the first month of the year, which I'm pretty sure is always a little bit of a challenge for any of us. New Year's resolution, see if we're actually continuing to be diligent with that accordingly. After all, it is currently February, to which, if I remember correctly, the theme for February is known as, it has to do with forgiveness. And here's the thing about forgiveness. It's not for the individual that wronged us. It's actually for us, the one who was impacted. Because here's the thing, if we are constantly grieving, if we are constantly fuming, if we are constantly angry about what the individual did, not that nothing should happen to them for that, there should be consequences for those actions. But here's the thing, are we the ones that are supposed to administer those consequences? Or should the only consequence that we administer is we don't trust them anymore if they've committed to something that is ultimately unworthy of trust at that point? So that's something to really think about. Really think about what all is necessary on our part for when we need to do something with someone who actually wronged us. Because there's a difference between punishing someone and then just being proactive. So just something to think about. Really something to think about. Hey, James. No, you didn't miss anything at all. We were just getting started. And I was just giving the theme of this month, as you know, a theme that was particularly formulated in November that has to do with 3 words of that. So I decided to do a little bit of a personal development form of that. So in this particular case, it's forgiveness. It has to do with forgiveness related to February because it begins with the letter F. So I was just talking about forgiveness and the fact of it being necessary for the individual who was impacted, not so much for the individual who committed the infraction. So definitely take into consideration, folks, to let that stuff go. And the thing is when you're talking about letting it go, we're talking about letting go of the responsibility we don't have to punish that person. Because one thing about that is when you try to punish someone who's wronged you, with human ego, it's never going to be enough. So you're better off just setting the boundary, whether it's just not trusting that person anymore, not wanting to be around that person anymore. But the biggest thing is continue to engage in your own personal development. And wish that person, well, hopefully that individual, whatever they did, they get some help so they stop doing it. And if they don't stop doing it, that's not your problem. And if they want to make it your problem, well, there's going to be consequences for that. Now we're talking about making it your problem in an imminent format, similar to self-defense. You only deal with the problem to where you stop the threat, and then after that you move on. And got a couple of financial contributions for folks that I want to thank. Sir Incubus, thank you so much for the $100 contribution that you sent recently. That was very helpful in my time of need, so I definitely appreciate that. Also, shout out to Kabuyama VA for also sending a financial contribution recently. Thank you, Kabuyama, for that. So let's get you up to speed here on what the heck were we doing last time on this game, because I'm pretty sure we're a little bit in the dark on that. So let's go ahead and give you a little bit of a recap on that. What the heck did we do last time on this show? Well, we talked to Belle, who was right in the middle of playing maybe Mario Wrecking Crew or maybe on the Nintendo Switch. I'm not entirely sure, but nevertheless, she's a gamer, so whatnot. But Wise took a nap, and then who was better to babysit him in his nap than Vivian herself, because she is like head over heels for this dude. I mean, literally. head over heels for this dude. Sometimes I wonder if it's unhealthy. But even Fairy was just looking like, okay, I'll give these two a moment. And of course, being so embarrassed by her napping next to him, which probably fulfilled one of her dreams and whatnot. We're on to a new chapter known as Burying Our Tears with whatever is necessary. And in the process, we go into a hollow with Vivian, and we have a chance to try out Vivian's functions as an agent, find out what her skills are and whatnot. And then going to dealing with the task at hand, we're trying to find some sacrifices, which I'm not really sure what they are, and the Exaltists are after them as well. But Vivian gives a moment with Wise to share that his sympathy as well as apparently some type of leadership and possibly saved her at one point, and now she's returning the favor, which probably is the reason why she's so indulged in faith in him. Moving on, Hartman, up to his no good with the Ravenlocks, goes into some shady deals and whatnot, and with this group of folks who apparently may be the Exaltists, and apparently Vivian knows one of them, and there was a huge fight out, if whatnot, and Wise and Vivian were in a bad spot, but then they were rescued by Yishuan, who is dispatched by the mayor, apparently. So she orders them to get out of there and get to safety as she wipes these folks out with apparently enchanted ink? Not entirely sure. But she shares with them that she's going to be a mentor in with the Faithin crew as they've got the upgrades of their HDD and their implants to be better users of their implants. I'm not sure how that works, but I guess we'll figure that out over time. And then Hugo and Lycon managed to have a little bit of a truce, if not a little bit of a partnership of working together, as Hugo had ingested some type of substance that was provided by Hartman that causes severe deliriums and whatnot, and somewhat control the mind, what he said. So he requested that Lycon basically kind of, keep watch while he's in a little bit of a chamber as he goes through the motions of withdrawal of this substance, apparently, or something like that. But with all of that, he was able to successfully bring down Hartman, as he really should have, because he was a real piece of work. But in the process, if you remember in the last couple of odds, he also did a couple of things that were a little bit questionable, and Vivian wasn't too happy about it, so he was going to have a lot of explaining to do. But overall, through all that in the last episode, which I still need to get the VOD for you for that, it was somewhat of a happy ending for whatnot, but like I said, Vivian ain't too happy with Hugo's behavior lately. So I'm pretty sure that he's gonna have some long conversations with Vivian. But that just goes to show, even though you're trying to do your job and trying to do what's necessary to complete your accomplishments and all that, you might want to be careful who you keep in the dark, especially Vivian. But anyways, we're gonna continue here, going on to the next. Super professional as always, my brother. Recap is peak. I have no idea what I'm doing. You really think I know what I'm doing by doing all this recapping and all this stuff? Are you kidding me? I'm over here winging it, for crying out loud. Wise, tell him I am completely winging this thing. Okay. Anyways, let's head on downstairs and make sure that the store is producing guineas. Let's see what we got. Okay, so there was an upgrade to the game recently, and apparently they fixed the sound effects also. So now we get our now we got that back. So Hetty was the last promoter, so we're gonna select a new promoter. And I'm going to do a randomization selection. Try saying that 17 times. And what do you know? It's Hetty again. Hey, it is what it is. Random pick. It's all for the favor. Therefore, there's no favorites. Anyways, suggest some tapes. Oh my gosh, the fact that they're doing tapes here, it literally reminds me. Let's see. YouTube is trying to hide me, but I stay shining. And yeah, well, YouTube can hate all they want. It was their fault for doing what they did. It was their fault for doing what they did without good cause. So YouTube, if you want to make amends, I'm all ears, but you got to knock it off with that ego nonsense. That ego's going to get you in trouble. Anyways, Belle, what are we up to today, Belle? What are we up to today? Yeah? What are we up to today? Anything new? Let's find out. Wise, Hugo sent a message earlier. There's new progress on the sacrifice situation. Hopefully that won't involve a sacrifice from us. Anyways, they found a large batch of unused sacrifice serum. Oh my goodness. What is this sacrifice stuff anyway? Anyways, Saren347, good afternoon, good evening, or good morning, wherever you are in the world. And hope you're doing well. Welcome into the simulcast. He wants us to be their guide. He, Vivian, and Lycon will be heading into the Hollow with us to destroy the serum. Yeah, keep that with the stream, and my brother, the people will come. You are a great personality. Thank you. Thank you. It's also cringe, but thank you. Grand pass. What did I get a pass? Is it to an amusement park? Wait. Did I get a pass to an amusement park? Did I get? Oh, okay. And I'll use the HDD system this time to head in with you. So she's going to connect to EOS while Wise is deep into the Hollows at ground zero. Cringe, yeah, that's it. Yes, cringe. Definitely the cringe. Yes. The cringe. Yes. When you are ready, just give me a shout. Remember to bring EOS with you. We are ready. Here we go. We will indulge in immersive storytelling. Let us go forth. Oh dear. Oh dear, James. James. Deep breath. Okay. Hey, look. The Vidmobile. The Vidmobile. Anyways, we are to get over here. Look at that view. A hollow sphere over there. A hollow sphere over there. And a sage in a barrel that I'm not going to disturb because I don't think I have anything to trade with him for. So, anyways, hey, look, windmills. There we go. That's how they get their electricity. They got windmills over here. Right on. And here we got a lighthouse, but it's not light. It's heavy. Anyways, where am I going? Where in the bozos of nonsense in the 21st century am I going? Oh, it's inside here. The chamber that Hugo was in as he underwent the delirium serum. Well, how about that? Anyways, all right, young lady, are you behaving yourself, young lady? Good. What's up, Lycon? Good to see you. Always professional as always. And Hugo, sir, hopefully you were not completely scolded off by this young lady, but that's between you and her. Anyways, dear managers, you are here. Having two Lord Phaethons leading the way for me. Must be the luckiest person alive. I would imagine if this was the actual cinema, her face would be like this the entire time. Anyways, we will be counting on you two as according to my intel, this is quite the large batch of serum. My guess is that Gina would not put all the serum in one place, so we may need to split up. Just to be safe, we'll be counting on both of you to guide us. Oh, Kawaii. Yeah, as long as she's not acting like a yandere, I'll accept it. Anyways, once you are both ready, let's head into the Hollow. Let us go forth into the Hollow. I mean, it's pretty hollow in my head, too. I cracked myself up. It looks like we are in operation of Vivian, which I'm not all that good with operating her just yet. Okay, we'll find it.
I did some digging. Some of the missing workers were brought here too.
Hey, look, it's Adirios. Let's kick their butts.
Getting ready to make her move.
Don't worry, we'll clear them out.
I'm not gonna lie, Hugo be kicking butt with that scythe. Was that a flower? Was that an ether flower that she had formulated? Anything over here? Anything? Any goodies? Nope. No goodies. No goodies.
They're trying to destroy the goods! Stop them!
If you can.
We need to take care of the guards first. Freeze all evil! Some of the serum is stored in this warehouse.
Bro, the stream is inaccessible on YouTube at the moment. Not surprised. Maybe it's not listed. We can change that. We should be able to change that. I mean, even though I say it's unlisted, it should still mark itself. It should only mark itself as unlisted once the stream is over. So that's an interesting thing on there. Let's see. So let's just make it public. We'll make it public and we'll see if that changes anything. We'll make it public. But usually I just have it to mark itself as unlisted once the stream is over. But I'm not surprised that something that they did just made something completely ridiculous overall. It is what it is.
The weather's nice now that the rain clouds have been chased off.
That's great, Vivian. Be careful, girl. You almost gave these folks a free show.
You're not taking anything from here.
Hey, you can either give up the goods or you can give up your health. Which one do you want? I guess they chose the latter. Oh well, not our problem. Plus, you guys are so oblivious to how much trouble you're bringing to New Eridu with these serums and all that. But they probably don't know a blasted thing.
Let's try a different route.
Does this girl have thrusters under her dress or something? I mean, it's kind of cool, but good heavens.
Understood.
Tales for the dawn that sets the world alight.
Hey, it worked. Well, one simple click of a button and it worked.
Prepare to kneel before me.
The dude kind of acts like Loki to a degree, but only in certain things. Getting his butt kicked and frozen at the same time. Do you want to build a snowman? Oh my gosh, I thought that Bang Boo was actually an enemy. Like, Bang Boo, are you trying to shoot us? Anyways.
More of Landon's serum survives than expected. Fortunately, since they're still here, it means Dina hasn't executed the final step of her plan.
Yet.
There's likely a lot more stashed around here, and we have yet to locate the missing people.
Ay, ay, ay.
Our actions here won't go unnoticed. Perhaps they're making plans to deal with us on their side.
With Landon and Dina's concoctions combined, she may be capable of creating a sacrifice that obeys her.
How about we split up? Hugo and Lycon will destroy what remains of the substance around here, and Vivian and I will go search elsewhere.
Very well. Let's go with your plan. But be careful if you encounter Dina and her people. According to Camille, she's absolutely obsessed with completing her father's dying wish. Who knows what she may try?
You better not touch Wise, unless she wants Vivian to go on a rampage. That's probably one of the few times that obsession may actually come in handy.
Let's part ways here for now. And perhaps the other manager could use EOS to guide us.
Absolutely.
Sure. I've been feeling way better these past few days, so just leave it to me.
It's only now that I realize how fortunate we are to have two Lord Faithins.
Yeah, but I feel like our work's doubled. In the past, Wise and I would only ever work on the same route.
Greater power means more responsibility. And in any case, I'm sure the mayor would be able to provide double compensation. He's a very generous person, after all. Right, Lycon?
I will request additional compensation from the mayor.
It's not about compensation. It's just... I'm still not used to us being separated in the Hollow, so I'm worried about Wise's safety.
It appears it's separation anxiety.
Oh, but I have no doubt in your abilities. I just haven't gotten used to it yet.
As they talk, Vivian stands behind them and suddenly sheds tears as she gazes at one of them. She has a vision. She turns and quickly approaches the area where Landon's serum is stored. Vivian recalls the tears she shed when looking at Phaethon and the destiny she saw then.
This is the future I saw. Lord Phaethon.
Wait, did that kid have wings? Vivian closes her eyes as if making a decision, then grabs a vial of Landon's serum. If a tragedy is inevitable, then let the misfortune fall upon me.
I'm sorry. This time, I will make sure the future I saw does not come to pass. I don't want to bring you misfortune. That's all I wish for.
I don't like where this is going. Young lady, what are you up to? Anyways, let's go.
Leave this to me, Lord Phaethon.
All right. Don't do nothing stupid.
Don't kill me.
Well, at least her umbrella is more effective than the one that I saw that Claire Redfield was using in Resident Evil Degeneration. Anyway. Where are we going? We're going around and around town? Yeah, you're just going right through here.
Lord Phaethon, there
No.
might be more serum here.
I don't think that's the serum we're looking for.
How dare you steal from Lady Dina?
Because she's a maniac.
Easy on you. No promises.
Did this dude just come in a swing rope? Wait, is this dude copying Batman? I mean, if it works, it works. Moving on.
There are containers by the fissure.
Yes, there are. Golden Horizon. Oh, look, it's people. We don't want the money anymore. Please just let us go. I don't think I'm going to make it. Just into my pain, please. We're here to save you. Are there any other captives? But they all turned into ethereal. So many ethereals. They are all, unfortunately, deceased. Please, just let us go. That girl never intended to let us live. My friends will get you out. We'll deal with the rest. Do not be afraid. You'll get out of this hollow alive. We promise. So come alive! And burn in the night like wildfire. Oh wait, never mind. Oh my god, so funny. Alright, be careful, you guys. So many people were brought in with us. They're all ethereals now. Really, really scary ethereals. I can't even imagine what she's planning to do with such a massive horde of ethereals. People will perish. Everyone will be perished by these ethereals. Hush now. Say no more. My friends will get you out. Leave the rest to us. After contacting Hugo and Lycon, they quickly arrive. You eventually decide to have them first take the civilians to a safe place, while Vivian and you continue to search for any overlooked serum or victims. Shortly after they leave, a familiar voice approaches.
It must have been tough for you to find this place. Vivian, if you had stayed out of it, I wouldn't be so eager to get rid of you.
I don't think it is her so much that you're eager about, young lady.
Those people have been taken to safety. You're all out of options.
Don't be so sure about that just yet. They always try to keep some type of trump card or some other type of weird thing under their, cloak.
They're just mere test subjects. So what if they get away?
Why don't you just test it on yourself since you're so confident?
There will always be people consumed by greed, and therefore, they will come willingly to me.
Even though you're one of the masterminds of that philosophy of greed?
In any case, what are a few sacrifices in comparison to the completion of Father's grand ambition?
How about you sacrifice yourself then?
Dina, you deceived those people. They didn't come willingly to you. You tricked them, just like Landon did back then.
Ducking way! Welcome in and thank you. Yes, I am safe. I am safe and sound. You know, that's actually the second context to my handle. You thought Sound Otaku was just about my audio engineering skills, but it also refers to one who is stable, calm, collective. Well, most of the time. Then there's other times that he's just plain silly.
Deceived? Father gave hope to those who had everything taken from them by the Hollows.
And you bringing folk into the Hollows and sacrificing them is not taking everything from them?
Vivian, you once rejoiced at the hope Father offered you, too.
I get it once in a while. Let's see.
Before Father took you in, you were no more than an omen of disaster that no one wanted.
And apparently you didn't want it either.
It was Father who gave you shelter and a purpose for existing.
And was that purpose legitimate or was it ridiculous?
Do you remember the first time you bestowed a blessing under Father's guidance? How did you feel when that person looked at you with adoration and gratefulness?
But the overall purpose of it caused significant fall. So how can it classify as a blessing if it ends up being a curse? Some people really are delusional. Don't let that get to you, Vivian. You did the right thing by getting away from that nonsense. You saw something was wrong and you acted upon it. You did great.
That was the first time you felt hope. Like your existence had a purpose, right?
Or like a false hope, especially looking how you putting your hands on your cheeks like that. You definitely in a delusional trance.
Don't forget that it was Father who, through what you call deception, gave you hope.
A lot of people are not ready to be unplugged. Many of them are so inured, so hopelessly dependent on a bogus system that they will fight to protect it. Quote from Morpheus in the movie The Matrix, which I'm actually working on that as a life lessons.
And you, what have you done?
Freed people from deception?
You basked in Father's attention and everyone's adoration, only to destroy everything. Do you think that by leaving the Exaltists, those people will live better lives? Of course not. Those who suffered under the Hollows will only continue on as walking corpses, without the hope Father gave them. Do you really think you're some sort of savior, Vivian?
More of a savior classification than you, apparently.
In the end, you're just an ungrateful brat who brings misfortune to those around her. It was you who destroyed everyone's hope.
Says the one looking like this a lot of times and is mouthing a bunch of nonsense. I tell you, if Calvin McAllister was here, he would definitely be screaming.
Not everyone wants to live in false hope, Dina.
False hope. False hope.
You say it's because of greed that people willingly become your sacrifices. Perhaps those people aren't entirely virtuous. But that greed is just wanting to live a better life beyond the Hollows. What you and Landon have done was never about giving people hope, but exploiting it.
Dina is like Camellia from Wuthering Waves. In short, I hate her. Haven't seen that show, but nevertheless. No worries, James. No worries. Autocorrect sucks.
Stop lying to yourself. Deep down, you know what Landon did was cruel.
No.
Looks like she's having second thoughts.
Back then, when Landon wanted to inject you with the serum, the fear in your face was as plain as day.
Come on, snap out of it, girlie. Snap out of it.
I saw it all clearly. If all of this is as righteous as you claim, then why did you make such an expression, Dina?
Insert Jeopardy music bed theme here.
Don't look at me with such pity!
I would say it's more disappointment.
Father did nothing wrong. All of this is to make something of the Hollows other than disaster. That's everyone's only hope.
And why is it taking so long to actually make it so it actually does good?
Dina, it's not too late to stop. Stop living in this lie.
Life lesson here, folks. Never live in your lie. It's one thing to protect yourself from other people's lies, but you also got to protect yourself from your own lies.
You know what would happen if a sacrifice loses control and escapes the Hollow.
And tell me about it. It'd probably be like the G virus off of Resident Evil.
It's not the Hollows that are to blame for those people's deaths, but the hope you keep talking about. That will cause more despair and claim more lives.
No kidding.
That is merely the necessary sacrifice to accomplish a greater goal.
Oh, really? And how much progress is there in that greater goal?
No one deserves to be a sacrifice.
Your hypocritical magnanimity disgusts me.
Maybe you should look in the mirror. Have you heard of a music artist called Michael Jackson? You might want to check out one of his songs.
I can always go and get more test subjects if they've escaped. And I will be able to replicate Father's serum with enough time. With you gone, I'll be able to complete Father's gift to the Creator and fulfill his last wish. Camille, release the failed subjects.
Lady Dina.
Even she has second thoughts.
Camille, are you going to do what you did before? You keep saying you'll follow the Creator, but it's all lies.
Lady Dina, the Hollows took my family from me. I understand that there's no way to get back what I've lost. It was Lord Landon who told me that the Creator would guide me. One day, Hollows will no longer be disasters. Everyone will be able to survive inside them. I look forward to the day when this hope becomes reality.
Okay. That's like saying that human beings can survive a radioactive fallout in Ground Zero. No. No. No.
I watched you grow up, and I know that you've always looked up to your father. He gives you hope.
Lady, you might as well just leave the cult. Just leave the cult.
And I destroyed that hope with my own hands. I know the pain of loss, so I've always felt guilty. I want to atone for the hope I destroyed. But Dina, I don't want to ruin more lives, and I don't want to continue watching you destroy yourself. Vivian is right. Not everyone wants to live in false hope. So, please, stop.
With someone who is this corrupted, unfortunately, you're just going to have to administer the final step of damage control. You're probably going to have to take her out. It sucks. I hate saying that, but doggone it, that's the reality. not everybody's going to have a happy ending, especially when they make a choice not to have one.
Camille, are you abandoning me too?
You abandon truth, reality, and integrity. So, you're just getting karma.
I'm not abandoning you. I just don't want to see you go past the point of no return.
This is a very important life lesson right here too, folks, especially for those of us who are growing up. So if you're growing up and you're watching this, you finally got to the point to where you're watching YouTube and stuff like that, and you probably come across this just in the somehow miracle you did. This is the same thing as people, our friends, our family, our close ones, whatever particular relationship status they are. When we are operating in a corrupt manner and people see it, they see it from a different angle, and then they try to tell us, and then we're too much in our pride, we're too much in our ego. This is the exact scenario. Trying to talk us out of it, but because of too much of our ego, we won't listen. And that's one thing about it. And this is actually another roleplay audio that I'm working on as well. Because a lot of times we want to talk about, well, people don't really know what they're doing, or, they're young, they don't understand what they're doing and all that kind of stuff. But guess what? Ignorance and imperfection, which is another common excuse that we use, that does not supersede consequence. Whether you understand what you're doing or not, there will be consequences. Because here's the thing. In most cases, humans actually understand on a base level what they're doing. They may not understand all the intricacies, but we know we live long enough at some point to know right from wrong, to know good from evil, to know good from bad, to know when something's beneficial, to when something is a liability. At some point, we learn that. So the issue is not learning it. The issue is we want a specific motivation to apply that particular lesson that we learned. Now, there's two ways there's usually two common motivations. One of them is the motivation related to reward, right? We're related to accomplishment. But the other one, which we definitely hear today, which is the acronym many of us, consider somewhat of a favorite when on our back burner, and that's FAFO. So you make the choice. You either do what's right out of the motivation of reward, especially avoiding a lot of nonsense and avoiding a lot of turmoils and avoiding a lot of liabilities, or you can apply what you should be applying after suffering a FAFO moment. All right, let's go.
The point of no return. I passed that point ages ago.
Did you really?
No, Dina. You can still turn back. I'll be your way back.
Where are you going, Camille?
I made a deal with Hugo and the mayor. If someone needs to take the fall for this, let it be me. I did it. All of it.
I get what she may be trying to do, but the thing is, if Dina did some things, did evil and bad things by her own volition, she's gonna have to take the fall for that. Because if you keep circumventing the consequences for people, the only thing they're really gonna learn, and then what they're gonna expect, is everybody's just gonna clean up their mess for them. And that's not doing them a favor. That's actually crippling them.
I've been forcing Landon's only daughter, Dina, to research how to create sacrifices. I colluded with the Ravenlock family for my own gain. Everything Dina did was under duress. Since I've kept her captive for so long, she doesn't have the skills to survive as an independent member of society. She'll need a caretaker and teacher. Someone who will look after her and educate her.
And if she becomes a problem child and all of that after, then what would this particular sacrifice you're doing now, what will that be worth?
No! I refuse, Camille! I refuse to accept this!
Dina, I'm going to dispose of those failed subjects.
You should have done it quietly.
I won't allow it! You'll die! I won't allow it! You can't leave me. I command you!
No such authority, young lady.
You've always followed my orders, and you will follow them now!
I guess that particular control serum is wearing off.
It wasn't your orders that I've been following. My younger sister, who was stolen from me by the Hollows, also had such beautiful red hair. When Landon told me the Creator could bring me hope, you were standing there, right behind him. I was certain, then and there, that this was the hope the Creator had given me. Start over, Dina. You still have so long, so much time. You'll make friends, find people who love you, and make many beautiful memories.
And we'll tell stuff like it is.
That's not what I want! Camille, you're not allowed to die! I won't allow it! I won't allow it!
Then give up on this false hope if you really want her to live.
Goodbye, Dina. And I'm sorry, Vivian. I'll leave the rest to you.
Let's see how this plan turns out. Camille resolutely walks toward the fissure as Dina stares after her disappearing figure. After a moment, she also walks forward. Vivian is about to stop her, but Dina uses the controls to open a container door. Ethereals surge out, blocking the path.
Let's take out these ethereals first. We can't let Camille's efforts go to waste.
Indeed. I don't really agree with Camille's thought process of trying to circumvent the consequences for Dina's actions, but that's her choice, so we just gotta deal with it as it is.
Let's go after Dina, Lord Phaethon.
Alright, let's go.
They must be on the other side.
Most likely they are on the other side. It's just a matter of where on the other side. There's probably a boss fight somewhere. And there goes Camille.
Are you satisfied now, Vivian?
You were the one who brought yourself to this point.
You're saying this is all my fault? Losing my father, losing Camille.
Watch out for gaslighting.
I wish you had never come into my life. At first, when Father brought you home, I was happy. There are so many Exaltists, yet Father never allowed me to get too close with any of them. I never had any friends either. But when Father brought you back, he told me to take good care of you, that you were my first friend. I was also so happy the first time you took my place in helping Father select a person to receive the blessing, because it meant you were different from all those other people. You could stay with me. But soon, I grew jealous. You took the attention that should have belonged to me. You even took Father's love from me.
It's only because of my ability that Landon...
I know, but Vivian, jealousy is something you cannot control. Of course, the same goes for fear and hatred. I was terrified that one day you would look at me and shed tears. I knew if that day ever came, Father would not hesitate to force the blessing upon me.
So why didn't you accept?
And when that day did come, I hated you for causing my father's death.
Tina, you knew everything about what happened back then, so... why are you still defending Landon?
Because apparently she believes that's all she has.
And why didn't you tell me back then? If I had known earlier, maybe I could have found a way.
Because it's the only thing that makes me more special than you, no?
Ego.
It proves I had Father's trust. I was more useful to him.
Useful in what aspect?
Vivian, you said you wandered without a home ever since you were young, hated by anyone you encountered. You were happy to gain recognition from everyone and help Father when you were among the Exaltists.
So another life lesson right here, folks. You gotta be careful when you are considered to be favored. Because what motive is the favor?
But in the end, you discovered you were being used, so you felt betrayed and hurt.
Would you not?
Then, what about me? All I ever had was my father. I've never known a life outside of the Exaltists. Ever since I was young, my only purpose was to help Father select who was to be blessed. The only purpose I had was my father and the Exaltists. I've never been taught anything else, Vivian.
That's not the issue. The issue is whether or not you want to learn anything else.
It is what little value I have and have ever had.
It is a value that it's the only value that you want. There's a difference between all that you have and all that you want. This is a case more so of just all that she wants. It may have started with all that she had, but it remained all that she had because now that's all that she wants.
In the end, you took even that from me and completely destroyed it. You think you're doing good and fighting evil. You've only managed to affect a small part of your world. But have you ever wondered if maybe that's all there is to my world?
Have you ever wondered if that is all to your world yourself? Or did you just conclude to that?
I never wanted to hurt you. You are also my first friend. And that's why I wanted to save you back then.
Save me? You and Camille all talk about saving me. Why don't you understand? To me, loss is so much more painful than death.
Dina, you can start over. Everything Camille did was so you could live on. Let's leave the Hollow together. There are so many amazing places in New Eridu. This time, I'll take care of you. I've also met so many amazing people. I'm sure they'll love you too. Okay, Dina?
Vivian, I can't forgive you. And I don't want to forgive you.
The latter is the real reason.
I have nothing left. If what little hatred I do still harbor were taken from me, well, I refuse to be so pitiful.
You got it backwards. You harboring that hatred and that unforgiveness is what's pitiful, because it's what's holding you back.
I won't apologize, Vivian.
You don't have to, but you're still prone to accountability. Dina closes her eyes and injects a vial of the serum into her own arm. Soon, ethereal crystals appear on her body, a sign of corruption.
I don't want to hate myself, so I can only hate you for killing my father, and hate Camille for leaving me.
And none of that is gonna change the fact that you're destroying yourself.
That's just the kind of person I am. Hateful and despicable. I refuse to owe anyone anything. I refuse to feel regret. I won't.
Not even owing yourself reality?
Vivian, I will keep hating you. I will take all who are precious to you.
Yep, and this is the damage control I was talking about. Some people are just beyond saving. And as long as they want to inflict harm and destruction, they have to be stopped. And sometimes the only way to do that is to stop their own life. I don't like saying that. That's just the reality.
I will also hate Camille, so I won't do as she wished and start a new life. Vivian, if you had never existed, if I had never, you would be...
You would have turned into an ethereal a lot sooner, just like everybody else. All you did was delay the inevitable.
Lord Phaethon, please do not interfere.
Okay, doke.
She was my first friend. I'm going to bid her farewell.
For the sake of public safety, we're gonna have to.
Dina, soon the pain will be over. Lord Phaethon, don't come any closer. Notice me, Lord Phaethon.
That sounded like a crick in the neck. Earthshake.
Vivian, behind you!
Never take your eyes off your opponent. Never take your eyes off your opponent.
What the... Vivian!
Lies, don't come near me. This is my own choice.
So I guess that was the only way to defeat the
I
Ethereal.
will change the fate I saw.
Vivian!
I just want you to remember me when I looked my best.
Vivian! Careful. Vivian, your body.
I'm sorry you had to see me like this, but I don't want to be the one that only brings misfortune anymore.
No. There's got to be another way.
It's so warm, and the night is beautiful.
Vivian? No. It can't end like this.
Well, well, well. New ability unlocked. New ability unlocked. It feels as if you had a long dream where you saw your teacher again with her familiar smile. But soon, the environment and your teacher both dissolve in the water, like behind a misty curtain, blurring, then vanishing.
Wise. Wise! Wise, you're finally awake.
I'm at the store? I remember I was with Vivian. Wait, she injected herself with Landon's serum. Is she okay?
Hugo and Lycon brought you out of the hollow. You scared me to death. Thank goodness you woke up. And you said Vivian used the serum on herself? But she looked fine to me, bar a couple of scratches. Hugo sent me a message earlier saying he got her checked over and she was all right.
Interesting.
Do you remember what happened?
The situation was dire, so Vivian used the serum on herself to defeat the ethereals. I can't describe exactly what happened. I saw something blurry, but I just wanted to stop Vivian's corruption process. I don't know exactly what I did, but then I lost consciousness. What happened after that?
When I let Hugo and Lycon there, it was just you and Vivian lying there on the ground. We couldn't wake either of you. Let's put that aside for now. Do you feel any discomfort-wise?
I'm a bit dizzy, but otherwise, I'm fine. Don't worry.
Phew, that's good. You should rest for tonight. Hugo and Vivian said they'll come over tomorrow, so we can discuss the details then.
Okay. Sorry for worrying you, Belle. Good night.
This time, there are no strange sounds or sights in your dream, and you sleep peacefully throughout the night. Shortly after you wake, Vivian, Hugo, and Lycon arrive at the video store.
Lord Phaethon! How are you feeling? No headaches? Leg pains? Heart palpitations? Loss of appetite?
Vivian?
I was just so worried. Sorry. Anyway, Lord Phaethon, I'm so glad you're okay. What happened this time was all my fault.
Things were dire, and you did what you had to. Plus, if it weren't for you, we wouldn't be here now.
So what happened? Wise said he saw the crystallization process start. But I didn't see anything through EOS. Hugo? Lycon? Did either of you guys see it?
Allow me to explain. Miss Vivian told us what happened after she awoke, and the mayor arranged a full medical checkup for her. Based on the results, Miss Vivian indeed shows mild corruption sequela. But if the crystallization process had already started, the lingering effects should be far more severe. To be precise, if the process had already reached the point of mass surface crystallization, it should have taken no time at all to become an ethereal. So, the mayor theorizes that it was the etheric energy within Master Proxy's body that affected Vivian's condition and the surrounding etheric particles, causing Vivian's corruption to recede. Essentially, corruption is a reaction between the etheric particles inside the body and in the surrounding environment. Therefore, it's not necessarily irreversible, just that currently our mainstream method of defense is prevention.
So basically now Wise has become the new medic for basically etheric corruption.
I'm having a hard time believing that, even if it's coming from you, Lycon. It's almost like you're claiming I can manipulate etheric energy.
Master Proxy, you are special. This is a gift your teacher left you.
A gift from our teacher? How come I never knew about it?
I don't know all the details, so I cannot explain everything to you. My apologies. However, Miss Yixuan might be able to answer some of your questions. She will visit you sometime soon, so please feel free to ask her any questions you may have. She has quite an eccentric personality. If she causes you any inconvenience,
Can I file a complaint about her with you if she does?
Master Proxy, you have always been a people person, so I trust you will handle things just fine.
The way you said that just makes me more worried.
In any case, the mayor has asked me to give everyone his most sincere gratitude. Unfortunately, the mayor could not come personally, but has promised everyone a favor. Provided it's within his means, he will offer his unconditional assistance once. There is no time limit on this favor.
Unconditional, What if I wanted his position as mayor?
Hugo, he said, within reasonable means.
If that is what you desire, then the mayor and his subordinates will be first in line to vote for you in the next election. As for the other votes, you'll have to work for them on your own. But should you assume office, I hope you take full responsibility for handling all day-to-day matters and lead by example. By sheer happenstance, the mayor has provided you with a copy of his current assignment, the City Waste Sorting and Processing proposal.
Old fox.
Well, can I request Lord Phaethon's?
The mayor imagined you might ask. I have prepared all the necessary documents, and the ceremony expenses will be covered by the mayor as a gift. As long as Master Proxy agrees, we can sign and process the documents immediately.
Wait a minute.
But this matter requires mutual consent and cannot involve coercion, confinement, or one party's lack of consciousness.
She wants to marry this dude.
Stop! I would never do that to Lord Phaethon! Probably. At least not today.
As for you, Master Proxies, the mayor has some sense of what you desire. That said,
5 million Denny's.
he hopes you might speak with Miss Yixuan first before you decide the timing of that favor.
Hugo and Lycon are still bickering, and Vivian sits to one side, eager and anticipatory. As always, you can smell the aroma of noodles from the neighboring noodle shop, and hear snippets of Elfie's music from her store. Thank goodness! Time goes on, but there will always be friends by your side. After eating, Hugo, Lycon, and Vivian take their leave. Wise, are you feeling okay? Well, he kind of just got proposed to on the spot, but he may have quite the resilience, because the way I see it, I don't think he's very captive on when he's being hit on. I mean, I could be wrong. Well, Lycon talked about controlling ether particles. He said it was a gift from our teacher. I keep thinking about it. I feel like something insane is going to happen. Oh, something insane is always going to happen. Whether it be in a movie or a video game, something insane is always going to happen. That's how the plot goes. That's how the plot unfolds. That's how the plot progresses. No, I can't think about this right now. You only just recovered. Wise, you should get some rest. We'll talk about this later. Head upstairs to rest. And we go upstairs to rest. To our room, where he's got the cool computer setup and then the cool bed. I actually like the design of the bed, though. Thinking back on it, a lot sure has happened today. But can I really control etheric energy? If this is a gift from our teacher that she left for us, then doesn't that prove that her research was focused on mitigating the damage hollows have on humanity? Perhaps this can serve as evidence that she was innocent. But I don't feel anything just yet. It does not feel like I have any special powers. Your thoughts are all jumbled together and your mind feels heavier and heavier. You drift off without noticing it. Bury your tears with the past. Level B has been completed, given all those good cases of pictures that look like in the days of developed film. And we got 1,000 internet credits, 1 encrypted master tape, 8 senior investigative tapes, 4 W Engine Energy Platinums, whatever that is, and 50,000 pennies. Now what? New Eridu continues to coexist with sacrifices, and neither daily life nor hidden crises ever cease. New stories and the distant horizons are surely exciting, but one should also cherish each passing day, present or past. One day, they'll become memories worth holding on to. Now what? The schedule has been updated, and we should talk to Belle. Let's see what Belle has to say. Making our jog downstairs. Don't fall down. And there is Belle. Alright, how are we looking, 18? Thank you. Alright. What up, Belle? Why, someone calling herself Yishuan is here for you. She's dressed like one of those masters of the mystic arts from those movies. Do you know her? Kinda? She saved me in the Hollows, you know, last time we were in there. I do. She saved me and Vivian from when we encountered some ethereals in the Hollow once. Belle, do you remember what the mayor said before, that he'd bring in a Void Hunter ranked special investigator to help us adjust to our ether aptitude? Yishuan is that investigator. I see, I see. No wonder she has such a unique presence. According to her, we have good... Is that Feng Shui? Feng Shui? I'm hoping I'm saying that correctly. And 6th Street is geometrically blessed and a good place to live, too. That makes sense. I'm not gonna lie, there were some neighborhoods that were way more peaceful than others, from an aura perspective. I miss living in one of those neighborhoods. Of course. She looked so serious. Didn't sound like just empty flattery. You weren't here when she came in earlier. I asked if she wanted to stay and wait, but she said she wanted to take a look around and you could talk once you were free. If you got time now, you should go and find her. Do I have some type of GPS tracking of this individual? That says go to the newsstand. Okay, let's go to the newsstand. Probably hanging out with the doggy. Probably out hanging out with the doggy. And also, when recently kind of playing the game, there was all this decoration stuff that you see above head level. And I think this has to do with the Chinese New Year that's coming up on the 17th. So that might be what it is, but I could be wrong. But anyways, let's head over to the stand where it looks like that's Yishuan right there. Hello?
I did not expect that such a spiritual entity would exist here. It appears this street is a geomantic gem.
Planning on moving on out here?
A spiritual entity? His name is Howl, and I guess you could count him as a neighbor of mine. Is there anything special about him?
No, I was simply a bit surprised. It's rare to find such an intelligent individual of this breed.
Even huskies can be really smart, like Howl.
You're right. Yet, being overly intelligent comes at a price. It must stay here for prolonged periods of time, parted from its owner and unable to move about freely. Both a blessing and a curse. However, it seems quite happy. We've strayed a bit off topic. Since you're back, let's discuss our partnership.
Yishuan gently pets Howl's head, stuffs a few pennies onto its money pouch, and then you return to the video store.
Nice job. Good air circulation, excellent layout. Very suitable for a business. Your bamboo here are also very energetic. It seems your fortune is good when it comes to wealth.
Huh. You even know feng shui? I'm happy to hear that. But who exactly are you?
Okay, so apparently the E in there sounds more somewhat like a U. And then the I was kind of like sound like the A or E. That's interesting, but it's feng shui. Okay.
I suppose this is our first official meeting since parting ways in the Hollow. Now that both of you are present, allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Yi Xuan, a mystic from Yunquei Summit.
So I guess when the I is after the U, it would sound more of a... The U is there, but then it sounds more like a... like UA. That's interesting. But if it's after a Y, then it's more of the E sound. That's interesting.
Mystic? Like those people in movies who can tell your fortune and go around blessing people? This is my first time meeting one in real life. But what's Yunquei Summit? Any details you can give?
Just an ordinary sect of the mystic arts. Our disciples travel all across New Eridu and sometimes collaborate with authorities. Currently, I'm affiliated with the Hollow Investigative Association. Right now, however, I'm here to discuss a partnership in the name of the Mayflowers.
Who are the Mayflowers? I have no idea.
So, what sort of partnership are we talking about?
I have reviewed the documents provided by the Mayflowers. You previously underwent an implant surgery. After recent adjustments, abnormalities occurred. These abnormalities bear resemblance to the craft practiced by us at Yunquei Summit. If you are willing, I can teach you how to better control your abilities.
Better control my abilities. It sounds great, but there's no such thing as a free lunch. But since you're willing to teach us your craft, Shifu, you must want something in return, right?
That's right. Mayflower will have you join me for some investigations. Looking at my divination results, this will be a complicated and very likely dangerous matter. He's still going over the details, but should have more information for you soon. You can wait until then to decide.
Let's leave it at that. The weather is nice today. Perfect for going out. I just happen to need to head to a nearby store to collect something. If you are free, how about coming with me? We have a long path ahead of us, so it would be good to take the opportunity to learn more about each other's ways and methods. Let us go forth. It sounds good. Then let's go. Yishuan Shifu, where is the store? That luminous square. It's called... I want to say Boyan or Boyan. I know that store. But hasn't it been closed for ages now? Is that okay, Shifu? It matters not. Whatever the situation, let's head over there first and take a look. It's been ages since I last came to the Genis Quarter. I'd like to take a look around. Just tell me when you're heading to Luminous Square. We can meet up there. Yishuan nods a goodbye to you and leaves 6th Street. Interesting. Alrighty, we are to go to Luminous Square. Alright, 18, take care of the shop. Alright? Alright, buddy. To the Vidmobile! Anyways. And there she is. And apparently she is attracting quite a crowd, is she not? I mean, look at all the people that just walked up to her as if like, hey, what's up? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing?
Please, help me check my fortune!
Oh, doing fortune telling apparently. How about that?
Here's my pop. Look, doesn't this thick wealth line mean I'm about to strike it rich?
I've looked it over, and your fortune is decent.
That did not sound very convincing.
Huh? You barely looked at it, and you're already done?
I'm sure she's just like, this dude is a real can house.
You have good fortune. What? You don't believe me?
She's not amused by this dude. Honestly, by his aura and his attitude, what do you think?
I do. Thank you so much.
Next, it's my turn. Hey, wait, hey, quit cutting in line.
Yeah, you got a point there, Nora. Welcome into the simulcast. Wise, come on. They're probably just regulars around town. Come on, dude.
So this is where you were. Who are all these people?
Just regulars around town, buddy. Like we all know, they're just regulars around town.
You're here, Wise? I decided to take a break. I didn't expect so many people to come seeking my divination services. Don't worry. I need no more than a simple spell to solve this matter.
Bro has as much aura as a rock. Facing the crowd, Yishuan remains calm and composed and says,
Fortune-telling services is 10,000 dennies per session.
In an instant, the people standing in line all flee in fear, scattering in all directions.
All gone? Good. It seems the Banish Wealth and Desire spell is still effective.
Okay, if you want to consider that a spell, okay. Yeah, I actually like her too.
Banish wealth and desire? That's a spell? This isn't the kind of craft you said you were going to teach us, is it? Our video store has a business license, and we'd get complaints if we charged unfair rates.
Of course not. This is just a trick to deal with trouble. I'll take my time showing you the true craft of Yunquai Summit. For now, let's find that shop.
The loop, Bangbu. Shifu, please wait, Shifu. So many people wanted you to tell their fortunes. You must be a divine immortal of legend. Great. I finally get to meet an immortal in the flesh. Please, I need your help. I am no immortal, just a normal mystic. However, it appears you are in quite a pickle. It bumped its head when it was produced, and I don't know what parts got damaged, but sometimes it gets all dazed and really slow to respond. So basically some of its circuits, apparently. I bet you Wise is gonna figure this out. Also, it cannot connect to the internet and can't receive messages, so it isn't caught up on anything and ends up looking even more silly. Sounds like its Wi-Fi adapter is disabled. Either that or it didn't connect to Wi-Fi. The Bangbu keep mocking it, and it's got a short temper, so it's always fighting on the Bangbu. How about taking it to a repair store? No, it's afraid it can't be repaired and will get scrapped, so it refuses to go to repairs. But it likes watching those movies with immortals who catch demons, so it wants to learn mystic arts. If you try and convince it, it might agree to be repaired. That bot sounds like me too stubborn to go to the doctors. Well, there you go. So, you wish to use the mystic arts as a cover to convince it to get repairs. Should not be too difficult. Wise, do you know any place nearby that does repairs? Let me check it over first. There's no need for that. I can check it over first. If there's no major hardware issues, I can do some debugging and adjustments. Very well. Really? That is great. It's amazing. It's terrific. It is wonderful. You two are amazing. My friend is not far from here. Please, go and check it out. Help the Bang Boo. In somewhere around here. And apparently it's on the other side of this roadway to where there are no cars. At least not that I'm aware of. And over there we have the flower shop where the florist Orchidea is absolutely fantastic. And also on the right we have the coffee shop by where the robot always has a good set of personality. Meanwhile, we have this Bang Boo that looked like it's seen better days. Look, I brought you the divine immortal. Really? A real immortal? Yes, really. They're really amazing. I just saw this Shifu say a spell and disperse a whole crowd of people. Coffee shop? You have this succubus attention. Yes, a coffee shop. I might just go there just to grab one. She even said she'll train you in domestic arts. Really? I've been waiting for this day for so long. Oh my gosh. This Bang Boo probably has Phil Collins in its music playlist. You can feel it coming in the air tonight. Been waiting for this moment for all of its life. I bet you he's going to be playing that over and over now. Just the chorus. Yes, however, in order to walk the path of a mystic, you must have an innate talent for it. Please allow your senior brother on the path of mysticism to check you over. Wow, great. Now I can be like those movie protagonists, learning awesome mystic arts, gaining divine power overnight, and then taking revenge on those bullies. A dongle for a dongle. A widget for a widget. Everything they did to me in the past, I'm assuming that Cece will make them pay for it tenfold. Check the Bang Boo's parts. Alright, settle down, buddy. Let me check your parts. Please do. You carefully check Bang Boo Cece's parts. Its network module is a little bashed up, but the damage is minor. You fix it. Alright. Look at that. Look at that. Great, all repaired. How do you feel? What was that? Wow, countless messages and updates are flashing before my eyes! Oh. Could this be? Is this what they call enlightenment? I have been enlightened. Why do I feel like this Bang Boo would actually be in the central part of, the Los Illuminados in Resident Evil 4, and he just starts shouting, Gloria Las Plagas! Anyways. Congrats, you are now connected to the internet. And now you're about to be corrupted by a bunch of spam and some viruses, malware, and a half dozen other things that probably you should have protected yourself with a firewall. Like a robot. Please be my mentor. My official Shifu. Yeah, it's a bit too early for that. You have natural talent, but you must hone your state of mind. Once you've matured a little bit more, you may come to seek mentorship. I do not know much of Bangbu affairs, but I can teach you an incantation, the spell of calming. When you feel agitated and wish to fight those other Bangbu, you can recite this incantation under your breath. Their brains are made of defective parts. Thus, you can avoid conflict and disaster. I see, their brains are made of defective parts. Their brains are made of defective parts. The Bangbu contemplates this for a while, its gaze growing brighter. That's so amazing. As I recite this spell, those bully Bangbu don't seem so irritating anymore. Thank you for teaching me the spell of calming. Shifu, it really works fantastic. And the whole time, it's just a change of mindset. You are indeed welcome. Though one should not get into fights if possible. If you must, be sure to win the fight. Understand? Thank you. Like a robot, Shifu. Like a robot. Thank you both, Shifu. Thank you for helping us. Since you're all right now, it's time for us to take our leave. Wise, let's head to that store.
Sure,
Alright.
Shifu. The store is right up ahead.
Yes, this is the place.
Alright, here we are.
Ah, this is the one.
Yeah, literally, the king way. Literally. Congratulations, you just called them stupid in your head. Seems like it's closed. Yep, definitely looks like it's closed. It definitely looks like it's closed.
Seems it's closed. Another wasted trip.
Not necessarily. 1 second, please.
Yishuan walks up to the door, gently knocks 3 times in rhythm, and then slips a note through the door. A moment later, someone coughs and cracks it open, passing something to Yishuan. There is someone inside, good heavens.
Huh? Is there someone inside?
Apparently so.
Relax. The boss prefers to do business with people they know. They like their peace and quiet, so they rarely open for customers. I'm an old acquaintance and just wanted to retrieve something.
Oh no.
What a strange private business. Shifu, what exactly are you retrieving?
Just some things needed for our future investigations. You'll know in time.
Really? Shifu, I feel like you're always so mysterious.
Rest assured, I'm not hiding anything from you. It's simply because the correct time has not yet arrived, so there is no need to rush.
She's kind of like, she seems almost like the Oracle off of the Matrix also. Like there's certain times she'll say certain things.
Since we've already obtained what we came for, let's part ways here. There will be plenty of time in the future. We will certainly meet again.
Yeah, Lycon wasn't kidding when he was saying she was a bit eccentric. Alright, you know what, let's get some coffee, shall we? Let's get some coffee.
Having coffee in the evening is the purest form of enjoyment.
We got a coffee.
I never need to guess my customers' preferences. I have coffee, and coffee reveals everything.
I don't know about that, but okay. Alright, so here we are, roaming around. Okay, I'm gonna do a quick little side quest here. I want to get a few more sets of Dinnies to prepare. Oh, wait, no. No, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to get more, more physical chips for one of my agents. And she's the one in the middle. So we're gonna do 3 rounds of this to get those chips and then upgrade her skill set. Coffee, the most delicious thing in the world. Better than sin. Hey, they fixed the sound effects on this too, finally. Hey, where are you?
Okay.
I'll take you. Move it.
Leave the rest to me. It's over. Secure the perimeter. As the sword wills. This ends here.
I'll take you. Move it.
Okay. My turn. Yanagi, I'll handle it.
I'll take you.
What's this? Let's finish the job. End. Let's finish the job. End. A measure of steel slices the world through.
Wipe out. And I notice also they truncated the results page here. So now instead of it actually clocking up the timer, it just shows the display of the results right here. I guess folks were a little bit annoyed that it would count up the timer every time, which is fine. Hey there, scrolling forever. Welcome into the simulcast.
Leave the rest to me. Okay.
Just walking away, just casual, just nonchalant.
My heart is a mirror. Waste of time. Drifting cloud. I'll handle it. Yanagi, I'll handle it.
My way.
Good work, Chief. Weakling. This ends here. Such provocations don't go unanswered.
Busted. And one more go.
My turn.
Out of my way.
Roger. Break. Fine.
Out of my way.
Perimeter under control. Resistance futile. Drifting cloud. Roger. Weakling. Yep. I'll handle it. My heart is a mirror. The victor is
Final showdown. Wipeout. Alright. Now let's see how we can apply this to our particular agent in question. Oh look, may have some goodies. Only 20 polychromes? Okay. That'll give us enough for one encrypted master tape. That'll work.
Promise to tell me if anything's wrong, okay?
I'll think about it. Alright, so that's almost maxed out, but these in particular, it's what I'm interested in. These in particular. So, figured there's hardly any left. Well, at least the chain attack is stronger. Alright.
I'll give you a hand.
All of that for that. And thank you for giving me a hand. Okay. Let's head on back. Let's just do a little fast travel here to make the time a little bit quicker. So we're going to go right in here. Moving on to inside here. And there is Belle. Wise, you are back. Did everything go okay? Maybe. It went well, just that Yishuan Jifu deals with things in a rather unique way. Maybe that's just how a mystic does things. I see. Wise, do you think that Yishuan Shifu claimed is real? Don't know. Learning mystic arts and whatnot, it sounds like it came straight out of a movie. Are we going to be like the movie protagonists who use talismans to defeat ethereals and magic arrays to suppress hollows? It definitely would not be as exaggerated as a movie, but I don't think Yishuan Shifu is lying. She really did display mystical powers back in the hollow. I see. Well, I trust your judgment then. Plus, the mayor must have his reasons for choosing her to teach us. Yishuan Shifu said that the mayor would have us help her on some investigation. I wonder what it is. Either way, we'll find out soon. No rush. Wise, you've been so busy lately, you should take some time to rest and have a break. You got a Kit Kat bar? Because if you don't, while you take your break, you might as well have a Kit Kat bar. It's the way to take a break. It really makes your day. Well, at least it makes my day. I mean, maybe it doesn't make your day, Wise, but it makes mine. I'm just saying. I just say. Balancing work and rest boost efficiency. Should I take a short break? Yep, take a break. Be careful not to fall asleep. Yeah, you're gonna fall asleep. And there you are. Okay, time to go back downstairs and check with Belle to see what's next on everything. But first of all, hey look, two bang boo right here. And it's the agent Gulliver from Section 6. How about that? How we looking? Good. Now, to talk to Belle. And here is Belle. There she is, in all of her glory. Wise, Mayor just messaged saying he wants to get in touch with us tomorrow to discuss the coming investigation. And from what he is saying, this incident is pretty tricky. We'll need to leave 6th Street and stay in Wi-Fi Peninsula for a while, keeping our identity secret while we quietly investigate. Wi-Fi Peninsula, huh? Where's that? Wi-Fi Peninsula? That's somewhere in the Throne Quarter, right? Looks like we've got quite a trip ahead of us. That's right. And the mayor said we might need to temporarily join Yunque's summit as registered disciples. Registered disciples? What? We're gonna be temporary disciples at Yunque Summit. That's something interesting. Kind of like the plot of a kung fu movie where we train under a master. Oh wow, they've actually added in vocal expressions on this now. Interesting. But if Yishuan Shifu really is able to teach us how to control our etheric powers, I guess she would be our teacher. Yeah, I was thinking the same. Though we still don't know exactly what we'll be learning. Perhaps it's just the technique Yishuan Shifu mentioned before. But only time will tell, my friends. Only time will tell. Only time will tell. Do you think we should accept this invitation commission-wise? We got nothing better to do. Let's check out the details first, he says. We'll check the investigation details first still. Having the chance to learn from Yishuan Shifu is definitely a rarer opportunity. You are right. I was thinking the same thing. Let's confirm the details tomorrow to be sure. The mayor said Yishuan Shifu will come to 6th Street tomorrow to discuss the details. If we accept the commission, she'll escort us directly to the buffet Peninsula. They've got the temporary HDD equipment and some daily necessities ready at Yungkui Schmidt. All we need to do is sort out the video store. Do not worry, Wise. I'll make sure we are prepared. It's getting late. We should get some rest for now. I just took a rest. What are you talking about? I just took a rest. Yeah, let's call it a day for now. We will assess the situation tomorrow and go from there.
Let's go to bed early, Bill. Tomorrow's going to be a busy day.
Gotcha. Nighty-night, Wise.
Oh my. What's going on here?
Ethan!
Some painful memories?
Shifu! Shifu! Whoa! You're up earlier than usual. Or have you not slept? Is there something on your mind?
No, Fufu. I was just stargazing, trying to divine what's to come. The hour has arrived. I must go pick up the new disciples. This time, I'll escort them personally.
Okay. Where clouds embrace the dawn. Season 2, Chapter 1. Wise, the mayor just sent a message saying he wants to talk with us. You free right now? If so, I will hit him up. Got the mayor's digits. How about that? Got it. I'll contact the mayor right away. Moments later, Bell dials the mayor's encrypted line.
Mr. Mayor, we've met with the investigator you mentioned.
I see. What do you think of her, my friends?
Her way of doing things is pretty special. She's very different from the stereotypical mystic. She even helped us when we ran into ethereals inside the Hollow. I still don't really understand what those techniques of hers can do, but she certainly seems like a highly capable investigator.
Looks like you got along well. Good. She can be a bit unpredictable, but her skills are beyond doubt. Whenever a crisis strikes, she and Yunquei Summit have proven to be reliable partners. You'll also be cooperating with Yunquei Summit in the upcoming investigation.
So, what exactly are we investigating?
I recently received a notice from the Hollow Investigative Association. They said Lemnian Hollow observation data has been frequently showing abnormal readings. The situation is worst around the Waifei Peninsula ruins. That location is currently the Porcelain Production Center under Tops's management.
Porcelain. Isn't that the special material used to block ether? So it's produced in Lemnian Hollow.
Yes. Right now, the Hollow observation data from that area has shown a large number of abnormal signals. The porcelain supply has also been delayed. Initially, I thought it was due to a production issue, until I obtained a photograph through a special channel. I'll send it to you. I suspect you're very familiar with the person in it.
A photo obtained from the Wi-Fi Peninsula. The person in the image is none other than Carol Arna, Phaethon's former teacher. Well, this just piqued their interest, I'm sure. Interesting.
It's our teacher, Carol Arna? But how? Isn't she...
That's right. Presumed dead during the fall of the old capital, though her remains have yet to be found or identified. I was equally shocked when I first saw this photo and initially questioned its authenticity. I've since had it examined, and the photo has been confirmed genuine. Unfortunately, we'll never know who the photographer was. The only thing we can know for certain is that it came from the porcelain production area near Wi-Fi Peninsula, inside Lemnian Hollow.
So she's alive? And she's there? No. Something feels off about this whole thing. As much as I'd like for it to be true, we'd better investigate first before we draw any conclusions.
I was thinking the same thing. Besides, if she's really there, then we need to be extra careful about keeping a low profile.
I would think so.
We'll take the commission, Mr. Mayor. When should we head out?
Good. Your reactions were much calmer than I expected. You are indeed her students. I've already spoken with Yixuan. She will be inspecting the situation in Wi-Fi Peninsula as a special investigator. You can tag along under the guise of Yunque's Summit Disciples. This will also be an opportunity to discover your potentials under her guidance. Leave the specifics of the operation to her. She just sent me a message saying she's getting ready to come meet you.
Understood. We'll talk to her.
Good. Then I'll leave the investigation to you. I hope everything goes swimmingly.
We'll try. Those little vocal expressions that they do now is pretty interesting. Hey Wise, do you think that photo of our teacher is real? I feel the same way. I might sound like wishful thinking, but I really hope our teacher is still alive. But the photo looks like it was taken in a hollow, and there seems to be some Yasama maybe in the background? Yasama, huh? Yeah, it's a special type of corruptive matter. It's appeared in other places too, but it's mainly found in Lemnian Hollow. Our teacher's still alive. Why would she go to a place like that? The story 100% gets deep, really deep. Apparently so. Apparently it's so. It does get really deep. Almost like those stories, that'd be on like Law and Order. Like those stories in Law and Order, they get heavy. I mean, they get heavy. And they be throwing some curveballs too. You're right, Wise. Thinking more about it won't help now. We need to go to Wi-Fi Peninsula and investigate to understand what's really happening. Let's put it aside for now and wait for Yixuan Shifu to get here. While the siblings are talking, a familiar figure walks into the store. Let's see who it is. I'll go check. I will go check and find out who it is. And it is Miss Yixuan. There we go. Miss Yixuan, how are you? How are you, good one?
Val, Wise, I'm here to pay you a formal visit as agreed.
Yes, Nora. Law and Order in the criminal justice system.
The mayor messaged me and said that you've accepted the commission. Is that right?
That is confirmed.
The mayor said he found a photograph of Carol Arna in Wi-Fi Peninsula. So, we want to get to the bottom of this.
Yes, I've heard Mayflower mention it. Even though the world accuses her of being the culprit behind the old capital's fall, as her students, you still choose to believe that she's innocent and that there's more to the story.
Ah, Incubus. Got a little crush on our Miss Yishuan, right?
Such devotion is admirable. Since we'll be cooperating together on this investigation, Yunquai Summit will of course aid you in uncovering the source of that photo.
Nice.
Thank you, Yishuan Shifu. Thank you so much for giving our teacher the benefit of the doubt.
I don't know Carol Arna personally, but I trust your judgment. We can investigate the photo and the observation data anomalies in tandem.
That's the bottom line. Let's investigate everything, investigate all of the evidence, and then make a conscious decision, a reasonable decision based on objective truth and objective reasoning. Not all this other nonsense of adversion and whatever other terminologies that I don't remember. Urge to cosplay her strong, but I too lazy to build another cosplay. Understandable. I think you could pull it off.
When the time comes, we'll certainly be relying on your holo navigation skills.
Okay. No problemo.
Not a problem. You can leave the hollow business to us, Shifu.
By the way, I also promised Mayflower that I'd teach you how to develop your potential. Yunquai Summit has rules that the techniques are not to be taught to outsiders. However, since I am the master, exceptions can be made.
In other words, a non-disclosure agreement, which I'm not a stranger to those.
If you're willing, you can temporarily register yourselves as nominal disciples of Yunquai Summit. Don't worry, this is only out of convenience for the operation and will have no binding power over you.
Okie dokie.
Which means it's also unnecessary for you to follow the formalities and call me Shifu like the disciples.
We'll still call you Shifu. You are teaching us how to control our ether aptitude after all.
Exactly. Even though we're only nominal disciples, you've still done your part by teaching us. Plus, that's what they say in the movies.
You're putting the cart before the horse, but I suppose it's fine. Since you're calling me Shifu, I'll make sure your fellow seniors take care of your daily needs once we arrive in Waifei Peninsula. Also, take this.
What do you got?
What's this? A Yunquai Summit Disciples uniform?
Oh, really?
Indeed. You are nominal disciples of Yunquai Summit now. The uniforms will also help avert suspicion.
Good point.
Do you remember the last time we went to Lumina Square? I was there to pick up the custom accessories for your uniforms.
Well then.
So that's why Shifu was so secretive last time.
Well then.
Although, Shifu seems very well prepared. Could it be you're actually eager to take on new disciples?
Wise, Senior Wise makes a good point.
That is not the case. Don't make wild assumptions now, you two. It's just that a reading I did had foretold these events. That's all.
All right. It must be Shifu's amazing divination skills. Junior Bell, looks like we're mistaken. Speaking of, since Shifu knows how to divine, have you done a reading for this operation?
I have indeed, though the result was not very auspicious. Rest assured, I have prepared for everything.
Prepared for everything?
I took out insurance policies. You're also covered.
Well then.
It does sound like you're well prepared. Hold on. Insurance?
Can never be too careful these days.
Was the reading that dangerous?
Master, urgent reminder. Big data forecasting shows that this investigation may conflict with the interests of TOPS. Speculation. The probability of you encountering an accident is over 91.3%. It is recommended that you register Yishuan as an emergency contact. I will contact her when necessary.
Fairy, what are you doing here?
Isn't she in your smartphones?
Oh, and who's this? A fellow mystic?
Not quite.
Shifu, this is our AI assistant Fairy.
This assistant is quite accurate with its readings. Is this the new big data fortune telling that everyone's talking about lately? Impressive. I heard they can even tell fortunes based on blood and personality types. Must be a secret technique from another school.
More like just hundreds of years of research.
Very well. Since you already know big data fortune telling, you are exempt from studying divination.
Thanks, Shifu. Wait, we're getting off topic. We were talking about how dangerous the investigation would be.
My reading said the investigation will have many twists and turns, but it also said our misfortune could be turned into a blessing. There's no need to worry. I'll be with you. It's just better to be safe than sorry, hence the insurance.
Yes.
True. We should be fine with Shifu by our side.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Mayflower also made special arrangements and dedicated an airship route to this operation. I tested the flight with your seniors before. It went smoothly and Tops didn't give us any trouble. The mayor also prepared a temporary HDD device for you in Wi-Fi Peninsula. However, one of you must go there first while the other stays behind for remote tuning.
I'll go first. Belle can stay behind for remote tuning while I scope out the situation. She can join us when everything's settled.
Wise, I should go first.
Excuse you? It's Senior Wise. Seems I'm the more professional one here. It's decided. I'll go first.
But...
Belle, it's fine, really. Besides, Shifu's with me. I'm sure we can handle anything.
That's right. As your Shifu, your safety is my priority.
Fine. We'll do it your way. But please be careful out there.
No, I get where she's coming from, especially after what happened with Vivian. I get it. And we got a new outfit. Soaring Crane. Interesting. Alright, now what? Got a new proxy outfit. Push the up button and proxy outfit here and... Oh, look at that. Rest for departure. Interesting. See you eyes. Those clothes suit you pretty well. Try on yours as well. No rush, I'll keep it safe for now. Still gotta clean up the shop later. Wouldn't want it looking dirty. Since we're gonna be staying in a Wi-Fi for a while, I should tidy up before we head out. Once you get to Wi-Fi Peninsula, remember to boot up your computer so we can debug the HDD system together remotely. Wait a minute. So is this like remote access here? So are you using RDP or using TeamViewer? Since we don't know how long we'll be staying in Wi-Fi Peninsula, I've been thinking it'd probably be better if we move the video store over there. By the way, do you remember 20? When we closed the video store temporarily, it went out to find work. It's in the throne quarter and has not found any work yet. I got in touch with it yesterday to see if it could help us run the video store business in Wi-Fi Peninsula. It's got experience from before, so it should be able to lend a hand. So, do these folks have VCRs over there at the Peninsula? 20 was really excited and said it will help take care of the store once we're settled. Okie dokie. 20. It's been so long since we've seen it after it went to work. Great. We'll ask it to help out then. Yes, I agree. 18 should be able to manage the business on 6th Street. I took care of the video store stall and inventory yesterday. Speaking of which, there's also a Tin Master over in Wi-Fi Peninsula. He's been visiting the shop here on 6th Street these past couple of days to exchange coffee making tips. I thought I was seeing things when I first saw two tin masters standing together talking. It was only after asking that I realized they were totally different individuals. I took the chance to have him bring the things we need for the store over. Don't forget to look them over when you get there. I cannot thank you enough, Tin Master. Both the one from 6th Street and the one from Wi-Fi Peninsula. Anyway, I'll leave the Wi-Fi Peninsula situation to you. I'll stay here to clean up and manage the store. I'll also set up the remote connection to the HDD while I'm at it. Probably gonna do a side-to-side VPN. I'll come over once you all have settled in. I am counting on you. Thanks for all your hard work, Bill. I'll give you a call once I'm settled over there. Hollow Zero information has been updated. The 6th grade Hollows information has been updated. Blah, 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 blah. Alrighty. Tell Yishuan that you are ready to go. Yes, we are ready to go. We are ready to go.
Oh.
Your attire fits pretty well. Looks like I got the size right. The airship arranged by the mayor has arrived. I took it for a test ride on my way here. It's quite fast. We should reach the Wi-Fi Peninsula in no time. It was originally a cargo ship, but it's been specially repurposed for the investigation to carry passengers. So, it's just the two of us on board. As for when we leave, that's up to us to decide. Wise, let's head out when you are ready. Let us go forth. You're about to enter immersive? Yes, that's fine. We will immerse ourselves accordingly. Alright, let's get moving. Oh boy. And here we go. Wise heads to the airship center with the Yishuan and boards the Wi-Fi Peninsula line. Oh look, it's a blimp.
Is that Lemnian Hollow? Looks like we're almost there. Luckily, it's been pretty smooth sailing.
Indeed.
Target is approaching the designated location.
Oh boy.
What's going on?
We're losing altitude!
Holy Toledo, that's bad.
Target neutralized.
Oh, great. Oh boy.
I'm feeling a bit dizzy. It's a good thing that Fisher was there. This could have been much worse. I should try to find Shifu first. What is this? It looks so weird. Hold on. This might be the corruptive substance we read about in the files. Is this miasma? Either way, I better keep my distance.
Yeah. Surprised we even got that close. I know Bill is gonna have a field day with Wise on this one. This is bad. Oh, there she is. Character intro, Yishuan. Yishuan can hold the fight button or repeatedly press the special attack button to consume adrenaline and unleash an Special attack. When Yishuan consumes adrenaline, she gains technique points. Once enough technique points are accumulated, press the chain attack button to launch an additional ultimate endless talisman suppression.
Shifu, there you are.
Be gone!
Swift yet still. Scatter. Careful. What a nuisance. She of mind as one. Its cycle of yin and yang. Scatter.
Well, that was interesting.
Wise, there you are. Are you all right? Are you injured?
I'm fine. Shifu came just in time. The ethereals couldn't get to me. That was terrifying. The airship suddenly lost altitude and crashed. We're lucky we fell into a fissure.
Wise, there's something I need to tell you. I inspected the crashed airship and found evidence of an explosion. It seems that someone attacked us with a ranged weapon on the way.
An attack with a ranged weapon? So this wasn't an accident, but a deliberate attempt to hurt us?
Correct. Just now, I spotted a few figures in the distance. It looked like they were keeping an eye on us. I wanted to chase after them, but your safety matters more than finding out who they are. So I searched the fissures around the crash location to look for you. Thankfully, I had anticipated trouble, so I brought a copy of Lemnian Hollow's carrot data, which saved a lot of time.
As expected of Shifu, you're so well prepared. But who were those people that attacked us?
It doesn't matter. Your safety is what's most important. They won't dare approach now that I'm around. As for their identity, we'll find out who they are in time. But that can wait. For now, let's find a way out of the hollow and head towards Wi-Fi Peninsula.
Shifu, was that a Rinkwei summit technique you just used?
Indeed. The principles of such techniques are in fact rather simple. Corrupted substances inside the hollow have different biofrequencies. By manipulating their resonance or altering their frequencies, one can induce a change in their nature.
You make it sound so simple, but I'm not fully understanding the specifics.
There's no rush. I'll teach you how to sense the biofrequencies later. Some techniques can only be mastered through personal experience. Carrot data indicates a nearby fissure leading out of the hollow. Let's locate that first. Let's...
After entering the fissure with a familiar rush of dizziness, Wise and Yishuan arrive at the deserted area at the edge of the hollow. The two are greeted by azure waves, blue skies, as well as the city across the sea.
Shifu, we finally made it. But this is the sea? Looks like we're still a distance from Wi-Fi Peninsula. How do we get across?
Well, given our current options... Wise, can you swim?
Swim? Shifu, you mean you want us to swim across? That looks a bit far. Shifu, is this really necessary?
I bet you she's trolling him.
Relax. It's only a last resort. The crash made a lot of noise. I'm sure someone will come and investigate. Besides, there's a waterway toward Phylum Heights nearby. We should be seeing ships around.
Thank goodness. I really thought you were going to swim over. Over there, a ship.
The two wait for help. They are brought aboard promptly by the passing cargo ship. After traveling for a while, the ship slowly docks by the shore.
因為我老妹你按空當草邊做出嚟㗎，真係福提明大喎。
係啊，多謝你肯幫手再冇得一陣。
你哋係咪上個 Wi-Fi 地啊？當陣冇揾人帶你哋入城啦。
唔使，放我哋喺入面就得啦。會有嘢你接我哋嘅，攞你費心。
Sorry, what were you saying? I didn't understand a word.
Oh, it's just a local dialect. Don't worry about it. I contacted your senior earlier. She'll come pick us up here.
My senior? Right. Rinkwei Summit has many disciples. There must be others before me. And since Belle and I only just became disciples today, does that make us the juniors of juniors in Rinkwei Summit?
That's right. I have a few other disciples. Since you joined last, you are indeed everyone's juniors. But don't stress over it. Just treat them normally. You can also ask them for help if you need anything.
Shifu, what are my seniors like? I'm curious.
Patience. You'll see soon enough.
Soon after, the ship arrives at the nearby mooring.
So, this is the place. You said someone will pick you up?
Yes. I've contacted my disciple. She's on her way, so she should be here soon.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Shifu. Fufu's here. Huh? Who's this? Aha! So you must be the little junior Shifu spoke of. Oh, wait. You seem kind of familiar. Have we met before? I don't quite remember. Anyway, let me introduce myself again. I'm Fufu, and I'll be your senior here. Shifu was being all secretive before. I see now we have quite the interesting junior here. You've got nothing to worry about with senior Fufu around. If anything comes up, I'll handle it.
Thank you so much, Senior Fufu. If I have any questions, I'll be sure to ask.
Ask me anything. Food, entertainment, training. Oh, I know a great tea house nearby.
Fufu, let's continue the conversation when we've returned to Swabian Temple. We've just exited a hollow.
I'm sorry, Shifu. I got a bit too excited. I'll take you to the temple now. Oh, would it be okay if I show Junior Wise around on the way back?
Sure, I'll leave that to you. Then I'll see you back at Swabian Temple. Don't stay out too long.
Got it. Oh, right. Let me pay the boat fare first. Thank you for helping us. How much do we owe you?
Young lady, it sounds like you're all from Swabian Temple, yes? It's not my place to take your dennies, no.
Huh? But it's what we owe you.
I can't take your dennies. People like me wouldn't be alive if it weren't for you all back then. Anyway, you should go back and rest now. Oh, and make sure you steer clear of the hollow from now on.
All right, we got it. Thank you so much. If you need any help in the future, come find us at Swabian Temple.
Thank you kindly.
After everyone bids the Capitan goodbye, each one heads back to Swabian Temple ahead of them to deal with their matters.
Well, Shifu's gone back to Swabian Temple, so I guess we're free to do whatever now.
As long as we don't get back late. That's the key. Don't get back late.
Come on, Wise. I'll show you around. There's plenty of fun to be had here.
Whoa. 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 And here we are. Oh, look. We got some money. And other items. Follow your capital information. Interesting. And here we are with our good senior Jufufu. Junior, the terrain in Waife Peninsula is quite complex. We're currently in the upper level, and the nearest urban area is called Filme Heights. There's tons of unique shops here. You'll love them. When you're ready, we'll set off and take a look. Let us go. Great, let me show you around.
Junior Wise, this is your first time in Wi-Fi, right?
Yeah, let's just say that it is.
I've never been here before.
Then stay close to me or you might get lost.
I'm already lost. Junior, come over here quick. You can see lots of cool stuff from this spot. Look, that's the Lemnian Hollow. Is it because we're near the sea and the terrain so open? It really looks huge. Yep, it's quite a sight from here. Just hope it doesn't get any bigger. The city at the foot of this mountain is Phylum Heights. Built along the mountainside, the terrain is a bit tricky, but hey, that's part of what makes it unique. Like, check that out over there. There's a decorative sculpture unique to Waife Peninsula on the mountain. Is that a cicada sculpture? That's right. They say cicadas. I think it's cicadas. Also called chan by the locals, stay dormant underground for ages. Then after breaking through the soil, they grow wings that very night and take flight. Seems like here in Waife Peninsula, cicadas symbolize breaking through the darkness and walking towards a brighter life. That's actually quite an interesting meaning. Sounds like a positive message. Sounds like it has quite a positive message. Yep. There are quite a few people in Waife Peninsula who lost their families when the old capital fell. But no one's given up hope. Everyone's still fighting hard to make a life for themselves. Yeah, man. Let's go check out the city. There's tons of fun spots around here besides these sculptures.
Check this out! Wi-Fi's iconic cable car.
The cable car.
Getting around here on foot's a real pain. The cable cars make it way easier.
Welcome aboard Waife Peninsula Cable Car. Please board in an orderly manner before the doors close. The next cable car is about to depart. Would you like to get on? Let's take the cable car. Does it have cable T in there? I'm sorry, cable TV in there. Cable T. Hilarious. Hilarious. Look at that. All right. What do we got next? Hey, Wise, how'd you like the cable car ride? It was smooth. Not bad. And you get to see all kinds of street views along the way. Seems pretty interesting. Yeah. I actually know an even better spot for sightseeing. Come on, I'll show you around. Oh, yes, indeed. I'm giving you all the cringe, Incubus. I am giving you all the cringe. Oh, what do we got here? Oh, would you look at that? Would you look at that view there? Absolutely fantastic. Okay, what are we looking at? Look, Julia, you can see all the shops in Phylum Heights from here. Awesome. Gnarly. This place is so cool. The vibe around here is totally different from Janus Quarter. That's right. People call the street Lumelux Road. Back before the city blocks were built, people would come here to sell lumite ore. I don't know what that is. Lumite ore, I'm assuming. And they are mined from the hollow. Interesting. A bunch of porcelain craftsmen set up their stalls here. Over time, it became the porcelain market and eventually developed into the bustling street you see now. I know tons of fun facts like this. Hit me up if you got any questions. Let's get going for now. Let's get going and let's go to the city area. All right, let me show you around. This street's got all kinds of cool stuff. And this lady is sad for whatever reason, but I don't think we're supposed to talk to her, so we're going to leave her. All right, what do we got? The market at Phylum Heights is just ahead. There are so many cool shops out there to check out. Follow me. I will show you around.
So, what did you think? Not bad, huh?
Yeah, the view from up there was really something.
Okay.
Glad you liked it, Junior Wise. The streets here are really cool, too. Come on, I'll show you around.
Oh, I thought she was going to lead. I'm like, okay, I guess I'm leading. Let's find a attraction and then go from there. Okay, we will do that. We will do that. Let's see what we got here. Looks like the first one is right over here.
A fresh, delicate flavor.
Oh yeah? I like fish.
Shifu likes their tea a lot too.
I like fish.
Once you're settled in, we can come try it together.
Nice. Nothing keeps you alert and quenches your thirst like a cup of green tea. Fresh tea leaves, now in stock. Come and have a taste. Yum-cha. Yum-cha Sin signature dim sum. New specials every day. Did I get my lines right? That's right. That's right. Remember to speak up and when greeting the customers. And you can even try showing off your kung fu moves. If you don't stand out, then customers will quickly lose interest. Got it. Now give it another shot. Hold on, looks like we got a customer. Welcome to Yamcha Sin. Oh, why, if it isn't Master Chu Fufu. Yes, cringe. Definitely cringe. And who is this beside you? A new young master from Swabian Temple? I just arrived. That's right. He is my junior. Name is Wise. Junior, Yamcha Sin has amazing food. Well then, since you're already here, why not have a cup of tea? We just got some fresh leaves in today. Welcome, dear customers. Please come in. Sorry, but not today. We can come back later, though. Wise, once we get settled in at Swabian Temple, I'll bring you back here for a good taste. Now I want to try the fish. You know what? Now I am very, very compelled to actually visit a ramen place. And there's actually one down the street from where I live, so I actually might check that out at some point. Okay, let's go to the next spot.
This shop is called Good Goods. They have a bunch of fun stuff too.
Oh, really? Come see for yourself. Phylum Heights has all the goods you need and more. Porcelain ornaments, home goods, handy tools. You can find everything you want right here. Hello there. You're not from around here, are you? Why don't you have a look around my shop? I guarantee you'll love our unique selection of souvenirs. This is our new disciple from Swabian Temple. I'm sure you'll be seeing us around from now on. Oh? Is that so? So, you're the little master from Yunkui Summit. Well then, just tell me what you want. I'll give you a special discount. Thank you very much. But we should head back to Swabian Temple at this point. I'll bring my junior disciple back in to show him around later. And what do we have next? What do we have next? What do we have next? What do we have around here? Around this corner, around that corner, or any corner? What do we have? Up the stairwell over here? And right over around this point?
Full of adorable animals. I always have to fight the urge to go in when I walk past.
Is that right? Please come check out Fluffy. The little ones in the store are all well behaved and healthy. They'll keep you company when you're tired, and they'll definitely won't let you down. Junior, look! This shop is full of adorable animals. Welcome, welcome, welcome on and all you two. Would you like to pet these little ones? So adorable, he says. They can totally understand your compliments. This pet shop has so many adorable animals that sometimes I come here just to hang out with them. Though for some reason, some of the little ones seem pretty scared of me. Though I'd love to play with them for a bit, once I go into the shop, I lose track of time and won't come out for ages. Let's head back to Swabian Temple first. I see, no worries. Just be sure to stop by some other time. The little ones will be waiting for you. While they were chatting, a sudden commotion has erupted nearby. Uh-oh. Jufufu, should we be worried? Because this doesn't... oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no.
The compensation you promised before. Why hasn't it been issued yet? When are the Denny's coming? I have someone sick at home waiting for medicine.
Enough. Master Damien said the compensation will take time to process. Expect a reply in 2 days.
2 days? It's already taking forever. Are you stalling on purpose?
Don't push us too far. If you don't give us an explanation for the incident, we'll expose you to the papers.
It's better to do that quietly or surprisingly than to make the threat up front.
Oh? You might want to rethink that. Master Damien promised compensation and he will deliver accordingly. That's his duty as the head of Porcelumex. But if you refuse to believe Master Damien and insist on causing a scene, you'll have to deal with the consequences. Don't forget, Porcelumex has access to the best lawyers of Tops, as well as many other necessary means.
I guess we'll wait.
Yeah, with these folks, you gotta be careful how you fight them. You gotta make sure that you have absolute hard evidence, and in some cases, you may have to relocate and go into witness protection if you really want to go that route.
3 days. If we don't get an answer in 3 days, we're going straight to Damien next time.
After some discussion, the workers depart.
What were these guys arguing over? I thought there was going to be a fight. Something about compensation? A safety accident?
Oh yeah, the captain who rescued us mentioned that. Apparently there was an accident at the porcelain production site inside the hollow. Those workers must be involved. I think they were asking Tops for compensation? Sounds like that Damien guy's the one in charge around here. Seems like he's hiding something.
Yeah, you're right. Top subsidiary. It just sounds evil. If a shady company like that gets in my way, I give them a good beating, just like the protagonist from the Demon Vanquishing Tiger. I'll teach them a lesson.
The Demon Vanquishing Tiger? That one's a classic. I think the protagonist was a Tiger Thyran, a skilled mystic called... what was it again?
Wait, my childhood idol! Though, I learned later on that she wasn't a Tiger Thyran like me. She was actually played by a Cat Thyran. But I guess that couldn't be helped. Tiger Thyrans are rare after all.
So Senior Fufu is really a Tiger Thyran. When I heard the name Zhifufu before, I thought,
What are you trying to say? Did you think I was an orange cat siren?
Of course not. Just look at you. Nobody would ever mistake you for an orange cat thyron. But orange cat thyrons are cute too. Unless, Senior Fufu, you have something against them?
Huh? No, that's not what I mean. I mean, orange cats look lazy and they aren't the best fighters. Not saying they're bad or anything, they're just not really my style. What I'm trying to say is, I don't have anything against them. Yeah, that's my final verdict as your senior. Anyway, let's stop there with the orange cats and hurry back to Swabian Temple. Everyone's waiting for us.
Well, that was quite an adventure.
Mm-hmm.
Swabian Temple is right over there, but the back entrance is closed for now. We'll need to take a detour to the main entrance. But hey, do not worry. Taking the long way around is totally worth it. I know this cool spot on the way over. Let us go forth! Tippy, walk, and we going over there, and then we go into our sprinting mode. Here we all over the tracks and everything, and here we are. Oh, look at that. Over here, looky. See that cable car down there? It's a signature feature of the Wi-Fi Peninsula. You can hop on and ride straight to the hollow porcelain processing area. But that one's tops equipment. Regular folks don't have clearance to ride it. The cable car goes straight into the hollow? What's the deal with that? In theory, with the spatial distortions in the hollow, it should be impossible to build any fixed transportation infrastructure like that. Yeah, that's usually how it works, but there's this stable fissure in the Lemnian Hollow that hasn't wavered at all for years. It was first discovered by miners who were extracting lumite ore, and they used it as a shortcut. Later, Tops invested money to build cable cars here for large-scale mining operations. It's definitely one of the local specialties. I see. You are very knowledgeable, my dear senior. Of course, I am your senior disciple after all. Righto! Here's my secret viewing spot. I'm only telling you about it. Do not tell the others. I've been taking you around everywhere when you see the others later. Alrighty, will do. Do not worry, senior. My lips are frozen. Great. Now come on. Now take it to the Swabian Temple.
Up ahead! That's the temple's main gate.
Up ahead, you say? I'm stuck. Now I'm unstuck. The main gate. The gate of Swabian Temple is plain and sturdy. It appears that it's been around for quite some time. Enter the Swabian Temple.
Welcome, Junior, to the one and only Swabian Temple!
Gnarly.
Yinhu! Shuyen, the newcomer is here! Shh!
Kitty! Catch it!
Shifu.
Please excuse them. And welcome to Swabian Temple.
That startled me! Where did it come from? Maybe it's someone's pet?
I'll find a safe place for it, then check with the neighbors to see if anyone knows where it came from. Fufu, since Wise is here, why don't you introduce him to everyone and give him a rundown of the temple?
No problem. Leave it to me, Shifu.
I'll take care of this little fella first. Wise, remember to come see me after.
Got it, Shifu.
Yichuan takes the mischievous orange cat to the inner courtyard.
Right. Let me introduce you. This is our new junior, Wise. Wise, these are your seniors. Ye Yuan and Pan Yin Hu.
Nice to meet you. I'm Wise. I'm still learning the ropes here, so I'm grateful for any guidance you can offer.
Oh, your reputation precedes you. So this is the newcomer that Shifu has been mulling over.
Very good. You look full of energy. Come. You must be hungry. Oh, what would you like to eat? I'll cook something for you. I'm in charge of the kitchen here at Yinghui Summit. If nothing else, I guarantee that my cooking will satisfy you, Junior Wise. If you can't decide on what to have, I'll just make you some chasu buns. My chasu buns will make you fall over.
Is it ordering time? Oh, wonderful. I would like some braised pork and fried chicken wings and,
Senior Fufu, Junior Yinhu is offering to cook for Junior Wise, not you. If you're hungry, have some dry bread from the storage. It'll mold if you don't eat it soon.
Oh dear.
Huh? Oh, you're right. I should let Junior place his order.
I can eat the dry bread. Senior Fufu can order what she wants.
Why put yourself through that? Just let Senior Fufu take care of them.
That's right. Senior Fufu will stuff it all down, even if she has to pinch her nostrils.
Hey, you two! I'm not a garbage disposal.
Please, Senior Fufu, try to show some empathy. Junior Wise and Shifu just fell into a hollow and require ample rest and nutrition to recover. Speaking of, we've flown in that airship before and haven't had any issues. So what happened this time? Shifu even took out a new accident insurance policy just before her trip. Awfully convenient, isn't it? And all this was part of her plan to claim insurance, Denny's. Yes, this makes sense.
Don't let your cynical imagination run away with you, Senior Shuyuan. Yinghui Summit's finances aren't that terrible. Junior Wise, pay him no mind. He tends to question everything. But I must ask, what exactly happened to you and Shifu?
I couldn't tell you out in public, but our airship was attacked.
Attacked? So it wasn't an accident?
That's right. Shifu inspected the airship afterward. Looks like someone deliberately hit it with a rocket.
How dare they attack members of Yunquei Summit? We'll teach them a lesson once we find out who they are.
This attack might be an attempt to obstruct our investigation. Junior Wise, I heard Shifu say you are Phaethon, the famous proxy, yes? Now that you're part of Yunquei Summit, our hollow investigation progress will surely speed up. It's possible that someone out there didn't want to see that happen, hence the airship ambush. The operation was also arranged in secret by the mayor, yet somehow, someone learned of it. According to the original schedule, you and your sibling were supposed to take the airship to Waifei Peninsula together. If it weren't for Shifu changing it at the last minute and deciding to escort you personally, things might have taken a grim turn.
I see. It's a good thing she was there.
That's right. Shifu decided to go because her reading of the trip showed signs of danger. Seems her divinations were as accurate as ever. But with this airship crash, I bet a lot of people are aware that Yinghui Summit has returned to Suibian Temple now.
Don't worry, Junior Yinhu. With Shifu here, those scoundrels won't dare to come pick a fight.
What do you mean by returned? Don't you live here?
This isn't where Yunquei Summit's main sect lies. Swabian Temple is just one of our older bases. Ever since the old capital fell, hardly anyone's come back here. We reconvened in secret this time per the mayor's request to investigate Lemnian Hollow. We tried our best to tidy up the place ahead of time, but the accommodations are still less than ideal. Please accept our apologies, Junior Wise.
I see. It's fine. I'm not too picky about living conditions. Thank you all for going through the trouble.
We have other core members of Swabian Temple. Right now, they're out on their own investigation missions. I'll save the introductions for when you meet.
Senior Fufu, Junior Wise must be tired. Shouldn't we let him rest? I'll prepare the food in the meantime.
Oh, you're right. We should let Junior Wise rest first.
Thank you, Senior Yinhu, but there's no need to cook for me. I'm really not hungry. I'll take a look around and get familiar with the place instead.
Well, that was interesting now, wasn't it? Give me 1 second, I'm just taking care of some parameters here. Alright. Listen to Yishuan's introduction of Swabian Temple. And just a heads up, for those of you who are playing ZZZ, currently... Oops, hang on. That was the wrong spot. This is what I'm looking for. Yishuan is currently available for pulling, so definitely get your polychromes and encrypted master tapes up so you can grab her. Now, I'm actually doing that myself, so I would say I'm going to need anywhere up to 50 of the master tapes, you know, considering things, so we'll see how that turns out over time. But we do have some achievements also. Only 5 lousy polychromes. Well, better than nothing. So with that, going to the signal shop. Looks like we're only going to be able to grab 1 for now. Better than none. Proxy handbook. Let's see what they got. Let's just clear that out. And we got some polychromes there, so 75, okay. Alright. Okay, let's hear your story, Yishuan.
Wise, you're here. Have you met the others? Did they leave a good impression?
Absolutely.
Senior Fufu introduced me to 2 of them. They've been very welcoming.
Glad to hear it. I'm afraid we can't hide Yunquei Summit's return to Swabian Temple any longer. Not after the airship crash. Since operating covertly is no longer an option, we might experience increased difficulty for our investigation. Not to mention that even the mayor's special airship route has been leaked somehow. Our opponent certainly knows what they're doing. But don't worry, no matter what they're planning, we just need to take them as they come.
I'm glad you're here, Sifu. As for the investigation, yes. Let's take it 1 step at a time.
Well said. Anyway, why don't you familiarize yourself with the area? Swabian Temple doesn't accommodate visitors often, but at least it's quiet here. If you have any questions, you can come ask me, or Fufu and the others.
Speaking of, I actually do have a question. Shifu, why is this place called Swabian Temple?
Swabian means something like casual or whatever in the local dialect. The name came from a senior member of Yunquei Summit. It's said that when she was scouting for a base location, she spent an entire week here surveying the feng shui. When the original landowner then asked her why she was spending so much time there, she said she was just casually looking. In actuality, she was trying to hide the fact that this place had outstanding feng shui. Eventually, she bought the land to build the temple. The workers kept joking about it, and the name Swabian Temple stuck.
And here I thought there's some deep philosophical meaning or something. So that's where it came from.
As for the reason why it was abandoned, that goes back to when the old capital fell. Story for another time, perhaps. Despite the temple being uninhabited all this time, everyone still took turns to come here and clean up the place. Since our current objective led us back here, Paninhu and the rest returned earlier to set things up and check out the situation. If the investigation goes smoothly from this point on, then we should expect to live here for a while. You'll have access to all facilities throughout your stay.
Understood. I'll casually look around too.
You're a quick learner, aren't you? One more thing. Now that you are a nominal disciple of Yunque's summit, as per tradition, every newcomer must receive a reading for blessings and to ward off misfortune. Come find me when you're ready. Oh.
Alrighty, wise. Let me introduce you to the Pillar of Swabian Temple. Okie dokie. Where is the pillar? No, this is the pillar. Ashwo. I understand, Shifu. Wait, no. I do not understand at all. How is it a pillar? I forgot to explain. During all these years we were away, a Ashwo stayed at the Swabian Temple, reading fortunes and offering guidance to worshippers. The temple's maintenance and expenses all depend on his business. Oh. I have even more questions now, though. Why is he doing fortune telling? Probably just go like, I have so many questions. Maybe it was the corruption we suffered or something. I noticed he was super sensitive to ether when I was raising him. Later on, his ability to perceive fate became quite extraordinary. So I set him up with this little shop, helping others while helping himself. So he really is a senior at the temple. Thank you for all your hard work. If you want to get your fortune told, just shake this dragon turtle, and your fortune for today will be revealed. Do not worry, if there's anything you do not understand, I will break down the divination for you. Alright, let's see what we got. Let's do a divination. Shake the controller or move the right stick or to get a trigram. Alright, let's check out the divination reading we just got. Ashwo compiles the divination results based on fortune. Here you can see the collection of results corresponding to your fortune. Do not peek too much into fate's secrets. You can only do one divination or scratch card per day. Of course, this divination is just a demo and will not count towards today's attempts. Do not forget to ask Yishuan Shifu about this divination result. Alright, let me get an interpretation of the reading, shall we? So wise, you have gleaned understanding of its depth. Do you? I think I understand. I don't think I get it. This divination seems to say something about This divination seems to say something without really saying anything at all, and yet somehow it's got certain things about me right. Fate can be glimpsed, but heaven's secrets are hard to unravel. If you are curious, you should come and try it out more in the future. Junior Wise, a Bangbu named 20 seems to be looking for you outside. Wow, no freebies. Yeah, I guess not. He said something about helping get stuff ready for the video store. Ah, yes, that's right. Ah, that's right. It's the Bango I hired to look after the video store. Didn't expect it to arrive so soon. Thanks for letting me know, Senior. I'll head over there right now. And let's go talk to 20. Go to talk to 20. Go to talk to 20. Go to talk to 20. And there is 20. And look at that. Video archives, the video store, all that other good stuff. Wise, you're here. Remember me? It's 20. Thanks for hiring me again. You're my savior. Anyway, ever since your sister asked me to help run this branch, I've been waiting right here. I remember all the tips of running the shop. I'll leave it to you then. Thanks so much for letting me watch the store this time. After Tin Master brought the videotapes, I immediately sorted everything by category. He said you can go check out the stall when you have some time. Leave it to me. The business is in good hands. Very good. All right, guys. There's something really important. Bell said that the recently collected video archives can be stored here temporarily before taking them back to 6th Street. Could you check it separately when you have time? Okay, I will do that. Let's see what we got. That one's done, 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 that one's done. No, that one's not done. Echoes of Silver. I don't think that one's done either. Why does that look like something related to Anby as Soldier Zero? Huh. Beating customer expectations. Interesting. Apparently that's a Bell and Wise exclusive. Interesting. Alright, we'll talk to the Tin Master. Oh, so you're the manager that the Tin Master from 6th Street mentioned. The goods you've requested for delivery have arrived. I'll be here for a while handling things for the new store. If you need anything, just let me know. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. No need to thank me. A friend of 6th Street's Tin Master is a friend of mine as well. Speaking of which, want to try my coffee? The beans brewed with mountain spring water here have their own unique flavor.
Looks like everything's in order. Let's head back to Swabian Temple.
Let me see. The coffee is rich and everything, but everything in moderation. For your health's sake, come back tomorrow. Okay. Okay, now what? Return to Swabian Temple to go to where? This guy.
Wise, your room's all ready for you.
Really?
Is there anything else you need?
That's to be determined. What do we got over here? Well,
looks like everything's accounted for.
Look at this.
Better fill Bill in on what's going on.
It's the HDD system, and it's a workbench. We got our... I guess that was a bed, but I guess it's another... probably another bed somewhere. We got our VR system over here. And look, yeah, that's better. That's a much better bed. Oh my gosh. I would probably sleep so well in that. I would probably sleep so well. We got a TV, we got a VCR, we got a coffee maker, we got everything. We got everything over here. We're living the good life. Okay. This thing a power conditioner? That's almost what it looks like. So a power conditioner, a router, probably a DSL modem. Definitely the laptop. That looks like an oscilloscope over there. Not sure what that is on top of there. But interesting. Okay. The temporary HDD device activates. Moments later, a familiar voice comes through the line.
Hello? Can you hear me, Wise? It's Belle.
I can hear you, but aren't you using the wrong title?
Come on, man, really?
You should be calling me Senior Wise in public.
You ain't in public right now.
Seriously, Wise? Now's not the time for jokes. Shifu sent me a message earlier. She said that your airship had an accident and fell into the hollow. She also said you were attacked. What's going on?
I'm definitely not flying on any airships ever again. The Cunning Hares also had an accident a while ago. Why is the airship accident rate so high in New Eridu? I was followed by some strangers when I fell into the hollow. Thankfully, Shifu was there, so I got out in one piece. However, given everything that's happened, I don't think we're dealing with any ordinary investigation. Belle, it's best that you stay home. Forget about coming here.
I can't do that. What if something happens to you and I can't get there in time? I calibrated the remote functions of the HDD system, but a closer look at the observation data of Lemnian Hollow raised a lot of questions. The remote link can't handle complex real-time calculations. If we're going to process this problematic data, I'll need to be there in person for live updates. And remember, Ishuan Shifu is going to teach us how to adapt to our ether potentials. I don't want to become a liability to you when we run into danger in the future.
Seems like they might have some type of site-to-site VPN. That's what I would do, as a network techie.
I get it, but it isn't safe right now. If you're coming, we'll need to find the right time. Now that our whereabouts have been exposed, there's no point in taking the dedicated airship route anymore. You're better off with a safer alternative. I'll talk to Shifu about it.
Okay, we can let Shifu arrange the specifics.
And you're gonna need a lot of security.
Speaking of, has Shifu taught you any techniques so far, Senior Wise?
It just got there. What you talking about? I can ride the clouds. I can. Huh?
Of course. Shifu taught me Rinkoi Summit's secret cloud riding technique. Thanks to that, I was able to land safely during the airship crash.
Okay.
Hold on. Are you serious? You're not pulling my leg, are you?
I think he is. I absolutely think he's pulling your leg.
It's true. Shifu also said, with enough training, even Eos can take off and ride the clouds like that.
I don't know. I don't know.
Such impressive techniques from Yunquei Summit. Oh, I can't wait anymore. I'm driving over right now. It won't take long.
Stop.
Wait, hold your bang boo. I might have exaggerated a bit. Don't worry about coming over right now. Wait for Shifu's arrangements.
Aha! I knew you were talking nonsense. Senior Wise, if you keep this up, watch out for Shifu's carrying buckets up a mountain, meditation on a pole, and wall-facing self-reflection punishment combo.
What? Man, this is these two.
All right, I gotta go. Looks like something's happening over there, so I'd better see what's going on. I'll talk to Shifu about your travel arrangements.
Got it. Please take care of yourself over there. I'll see you later.
Ooh, we got a lot of goodies. All right, 1 second here, folks. Okay. Now that we got that, let's have a chat with Yishuan and see where we're at as far as our settle in. And it looks like everybody's here.
You must be the mystics of Yunque's summit.
Who's this bozo?
I am Damien Blackwood, head of the special development company Porcelumex, under the Tops Alliance.
I was hoping that wasn't the case.
It's been a long time since Yunque's summit last visited Wi-Fi Peninsula. For an airship accident to occur upon your return and within my jurisdiction, please accept my deepest apologies.
I ain't buying it.
I hear Yunque Summit has become a partner of Mayor Mayflower. May I assume that your return was also at his behest?
That's right. We are indeed under the Mayor's commission to investigate the situation within Lemnian Hollow. I'll ask a disciple to send you the official commission mandate later.
Just as I thought. However, I should notify you that the situation inside Lemnian Hollow is rather delicate. Porcelumex owns mining and refining equipment in the porcelain production areas. I urge you to stay clear to avoid any complications.
Is that a request or a threat?
After all, we must ensure that porcelain production and supply remain uninterrupted.
Uninterrupted production? But I just heard something about a safety accident inside the hollow from the workers. It was probably your irresponsible mining that caused the problem to begin with.
And the scene begins.
That's right. The safety incident Fufu mentioned can affect the hollow. Naturally, Yunque Summit must investigate.
Yes, there was an accident, but we've already locked down the affected area according to protocol and have provided aid and compensation to the workers. For the safety of everyone here, again, I urge you to avoid entering the porcelain production side. And finally, just a friendly reminder, the porcelain mines are one of the Tops Alliance's critical assets. It's in your best interest not to dig too deep, whether you're Yunque Summit or any other big name.
Hey. In whatever big name you think you are just as much accountable for your actions.
That's all I shall say for now. This is my contact information. I bid you all farewell.
Damien leaves Suebian Temple after giving his contact information. Well, here's the thing. You better not be doing something too deep that it affects public safety. Otherwise, you're going to have to be answering to the public. You don't like it? GTFO.
What's going on? This guy's got the face of a villain. He's hella suspicious.
I'd have to agree with you on that, Jufufu.
Fufu, what exactly was the accident you mentioned?
Junior Wise and I heard about it on our way back here. I think some workers were waiting for compensation.
Yes, I heard about it too. The workers around here have been talking about it. Something about a corrupted porcelain production site inside the hollow. But I don't know all the details.
I got a sneaky suspicion we're going to be going into a battle royale against Tops.
An incident at the porcelain production site, on top of abnormal hollow observation data. I have a feeling the two are connected somehow.
Now, you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, I wonder if Tops, I don't know if they were created back in the Eridu, the old Eridu, but if they were, I wonder if it was Tops that actually caused the incident, and then they just threw the blame on their teacher.
Junior Wise is right. As they say, the more you try to cover something up, the more it gets exposed. Sounds like we'll have to figure out a way into the porcelain production site inside the hollow. However, judging by what Damien said, it won't be easy.
Wise, can you use your hollow navigation tech to locate the production site?
I called Belle earlier and she said there's a problem with the observation data from Lemnian Hollow. We can't analyze it with the HDD remotely, so she has to come over and do it in person. We have to find a way to get her here safely, Shifu.
Don't worry, Junior Wise. I've sent the mayor's investigation mandate to Damien and formally requested his assistance in the matter. Since this investigation is now officially a joint operation, even Tops will have to think twice before trying anything shady. Besides, now that our operation has been revealed, there's no point in taking the airship route anymore. It's safer to just drive here on the freeway.
The freeway isn't exactly risk-free either, but still, it's much safer than an airship.
In that case, let's divide and conquer. Wise, you, me, Fufu, and Inhu will go question the workers. Shuryen will drive to 6th Street and pick up your sister. Then we'll rendezvous at Suibian Temple. Don't worry, I'll do a reading of the trip before Shuryen's departure, just to be safe.
Investigate the production incident, he says. Oh boy. I tell you, it's definitely getting into some situations, so we have much to look forward to while we're out here, I'm sure. But I think for today, we're going to give you a little bit of a cliffhanger there. So I'm pretty sure you're happy about that. No, I'm just kidding. But anyways, we're going to call it there. I'm going to get some much needed rest after a long day. And I'm pretty sure you need some rest from cringing this whole time anyway. So I'll grant you that wish for some rest against the cringe. So let's go ahead and wrap it up here. So once and for always, if you want to check out more content, if you want to, stretch your muscles again to get more cringe exercise while I'm not live, you can check out my YouTube channel with VA roleplays, visual novel playthroughs, and gaming playthroughs, as this one will definitely be a VOD along with the previous VOD that I gotta get up there, so definitely look for that in the future. And also you can check me out on Twitter as I do interactive updates on there, interactive posts. And also links to any of my outlets are available via this URL on Linktree. And for those of you on any platform, I'd like to do this right quick, and that's highlight a particular streamer who's on right now, and that is Kabuyama VA. He is a fellow voice actor, an awesome guy. He's got a great content on what he voices, so I highly recommend that you check him out. And he's streaming live right now. He's streaming Helldivers 2. And so if you want to check him out, the URL is below. So once again, thanks for watching, and until next time, happy mixing, everyone.